潮汐，将我的伤痕刻蚀成龙鳞，突袭中酝酿着风云，血脉更续，在我皮肉下交织成命运，扎根于烈火烧灼的龙心，磨砺今世做我的骨骼，放任飓风从口中挣脱，用传说重塑我，用疼痛重铸我。撕裂心海之方，万军雷霆的巨响，浩瀚星魂激荡，惊涛骇浪胸口，鲜血滚烫，淬炼出爪牙锋芒。我必身披星光，在领域中远见上。撕裂心海之方，万军雷霆的巨响，浩瀚星魂激荡，惊涛骇浪胸口，鲜血滚烫，淬炼出爪牙锋芒。我必身披星光，在领域中远至上。
Hey yo, how you doing? Welcome. Hi Scar. How you doing? Oh Jesus. How you doing? Welcome. Oh, hi Sedati. Yes, I am actually early. I do realize that my hair kind of blends into the background, so it looks like I have no hair and just a tiara, but don't worry about it. Welcome. I've got exciting news. I have a job interview tomorrow in the morning. It's in downtown, so it's like an hour away. But it is like a hybrid job, so I only need to be in the office for like 2 times a week, which is not too bad. Oh, okay, hang on. I know that there is a music still playing in the background. It might just be a bit too loud. They always put some music in the background. But, so I'm not sure if I'm excited about it just because of the commute. Like, it's just so much. Like an hour by train, but right now, like, I checked it at like midday and it was still like 48 minutes just to get to work. Like, just to get to... Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, it was a bit too loud, that's why. Sorry about that. Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to like this or hate this. Because if it's like 3 times a week working from home and 2 times a week working from the office, I don't know, but they called me today after I submitted my application because I was getting desperate. So I put in the job search site that I'm using, I put in like remote work because I prefer something like hybrid, but remote would be okay, given that I want to be out of a job by next week. So I'm like, okay. So anyways, I applied for this job yesterday, and they opened it today because I get a notification if they open my application. Sometimes, not all the times. Yeah, the lady called me like, hey, we've seen your application. I just have a few questions, and like went through some basic questions like who are you and what do you want kind of situation. The thing is, I had no idea who she was. I have no idea where she was calling from. So as she was like talking, I was trying to figure out which work is she calling from, because she said the company name at the very beginning, but for the life of me, I cannot remember the company names that I applied for. So I wrote down the job, the job title, and I started searching in between, like within my emails, saying that, okay, I applied for a job titled this. Which one is that? And she was also asking me questions. So I was like, it was a little bit of a blur, but apparently I did well enough that she's like, okay, I still have a few applications that I need to go through, but if we still like you, we would love to have you in for an in-person interview. I'm like, all right, I'll give you a call back by the end of the day. And I was like, fine. So I haven't heard anything until like 3 in the afternoon. And after 3, like around 4:30 or something, no, 3:30, she called me back saying like, hey, are you available for an interview on Friday? I'm like, I'm not available on Friday because it's my last day at my current job and I have to be in to like hand in all the stuff, and it's kind of like a thing. So I said that, sorry, I can't do Friday. And I thought today was Wednesday, but today is Tuesday. So I was like, I'm available tomorrow and next week. So take your pick. So she chose tomorrow in the morning. I have to get up ridiculously early for that, but it is what it is. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm not sure if I'm going to like the commute, but I still don't know a lot about the job. So she asked me like, hey, why did you apply for this job? And I'm like, girl, I don't even know which job is it, because I was still looking for like which job I did apply for, so I had no idea what it was. And I just tried to guess from like the name, and I'm like, huh, okay, yeah. So I thought that this was quite interesting because of reasons that I just came up on the spot. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, so yeah, I guess, but still, it's my last day, and I also once I got the interview, I asked my supervisor / colleague, because my actual manager is on holiday this week. So it's like, hey, I have a job interview in the morning. Are you like fine with like going, like me just like not being at work? And she's like, yeah, it's your last week. Go girl, get it girl. I'm like, all right. So yeah. So that's my life update. Otherwise, I want to check a few things. So I want to do Neuvillette story quest today, hence why I started the stream, because if it's a long one, which I have no idea how long it is, then because we'll still be in time, and I wouldn't end the stream like ridiculous late because I have to get up early to go to a job interview tomorrow morning. So what I want to check, if there is a tier list online, they're pretty much there. Like, I'm pretty sure there is a tier list online for story quests. Yeah, that is a perfect answer to why did you apply for the job? Well, lady, I need money. You guys have money. You guys have people. You guys need people. I am people. Hence, why I applied for this job. I had to remain professional. So I put my tiara on because I thought that it would make me feel like better. I mean, it is a good news. I'm not sure if I'm going to like the big commute, but it's only twice a week, so we just have to like see. And I also like, I don't even have the job. Like, why do I talk about this job like I already have it? I don't. It's just an interview. Why did you apply for? I think this is what just they teach to like recruiters. Like, hey, these are some basic questions you need to go through. But I'm pretty sure that this lady was not even the recruiter because she said that she would be my direct supervisor. So I'm pretty sure she has no idea what questions that a recruiter needs to ask. Because obviously that's not her job. But it's like, as far as I looked up, it's quite a small company. It is a legit company because I had one before. I didn't go to the interview or anything, but I had one before when I just did like a spam apply to everything and anything. And one came back like almost immediately like, hey, we've seen your application. Would you be willing to come in for an interview at a coffee shop? I'm like, red flag. Red fucking flag. So I looked up the company because at that point, up until that point, I didn't because I was just like spam applying for everything. So I looked up the interview and it was one of those door-to-door sales thing. And I'm like, girl, no. So I told the recruiter, like, this is what I found about your company. Confirm or deny? And he's like, oh yeah, well, Lord, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no. So I actually looked up the company this time after the phone call. And they are actually legit. They won a bunch of awards and everything. But it's a relatively small company, so... You need people, what do you know? I just happen to be a people. Exactly. Alright, so that is my daily news. I refuse to go people's doors. Like here in New Zealand, you wouldn't get shot, but it's still not a great experience. In the US, I would not do it. I'd step on a person's property and the person would fucking shoot me. Like, I know. First, tier list, there we go, there is one. All right, let me just put you guys on the other side. So what I wanted to check, if Genshin, come on, why does my stream deck not work? There we go. If there is like all tier list of the store requests. Okay. So what version are we in? Yeah, I don't know. Tier list 4.1. There we go. Right, so there is a tier list. Of store requests. So I want to see where Neuvillette store request is. Oh, Yoimiya's second store request is right up there. Oh, I just saw that this is Venti's second store request that she never got. All right, okay, Tainari's store request was really good. That's where the crab meme comes from. Oh, yeah, Kingscar, you live down in Texas. Oh yeah, Kamisato, I recently remembered what Ayato's store request is. So, and I was like, well, that store request is not even about Ayato. It's about those two random NPCs and he's just there. So yeah, we need to remake that. And I agree with all of these. Wait, Albedo has a store request? I thought Albedo's store request was just an event. Yoimiya's first store request, I don't remember what it was. Shingju has a store request, what? Okay, I like the Raiden Shogun story quest. Oh, All Item 1 was pretty good. I will put it in like the amazing somewhere in here. Sino, kind of mid. Xiao, I don't remember. Nilu, I don't remember. Yelan. Yelan was pretty good. I have to, like, Yaimiko was pretty good. These two. Oh, Diluc was the night thing. Yes, the dark night thing. Hu Tao. Where's Kazuha's second one? Did I forget about Kazuha's second one? No, wait. No, Kazuha only has one. I kind of forgot. Ayaka was pretty good. I would bump Ayaka up. I don't remember Khalees. And oh no, I remember is the hidden chest, like the hidden thing. Yes, treasure, and like an abyss mage stole it and detonated themselves. Yeah, I remember that. So, okay, so Neuvillette's story quest is in a pretty good category. I don't remember Zhongli's first one though. So, oh no, it's the Salt God. That one was pretty good, yeah. Neuvillette's story quest is in what is GAA? Neuvillette's story quest is supposed to be amazing. Tartaglia was just funny. Baiju, I haven't played Baiju or Dia's story quest, so these should be pretty good too. So I'm like, okay. I haven't played Yoimiya's or Lenny's either, so there's that. So that gives me a bit of a hope that Neuvillette's story quest is supposed to be pretty good. But that tier list I can't fully agree with. Right. Let me just pause the music here. And put us into here.
I created another universe.
No, so that was an event, but Klee had that. Okay, so Klee store. Hang on, I'll prove it to you. So story quests. Where do I see the story quests? I think it's in the archive. Equipments, books, tutorials, travelogue, maybe. Monster. Yeah, here, Klee story quest. It's the one where it's not the Golden Apple Archipelago one. It's the one where it's one of the very first story quests they've released. Obviously because Klee was not on the first 5 stars. But it is when you go into the tavern at the first, like, the quest starts with you going into the angel share and people are talking about who is the strongest knight, and then you find out that people think that Klee is the strongest knight, so you go and bump into Klee somehow, and then you meet Klee. Klee has a treasure just like buried in somewhere in Mondstadt. You can still find the place where it's buried. But the treasure has been stolen and you need to figure out who stole Klee's treasure. And then you get to this domain, you go in, you go through the domain, there's a bunch of stuff happening. But at the end you figure out two things. That one, that a random abyss mage stole Klee's treasure. And two, Klee's treasure is actually a bomb and the abyss mage detonates himself. And that's the end of the quest. So the Golden Apple Archipelago was just an event. I had a medic training yesterday and there was a whole part of someone tries to hit you for trying to apply aid. Yes, unfortunately that happens. Right. So, Neuvillette, there's like, how many story quests I have done? Okay, apparently I need to do these two because these two are apparently pretty good. Plus the Yoimiya's second. What was Yoimiya's first story quest? I don't even remember. Lenny, I don't really care. Alright, Neuvillette. My man. Okay. So this is Neuvillette's.
It's been a while since we last saw Neuvillette. Paimon wonders what he's been up to. Paimon has so many questions about his true identity. Let's go talk to him and find out.
Yep, let's go talk to him and find out now that we figured out that he's a freaking dragon. I'ma seduce the dragon. How dare you? I haven't even unlocked. You owe me a second story quest. I know. I really should do it. Apparently it's really good, but yeah. I haven't done it yet. Also, where am I going? Oh, I have to take the elevator. Yes. Okay. We are told to call them a dumbass and call on the radio and then let them pass out. What? Wait, is that really like how you're supposed to deal with aggressive like people? I mean, I guess like you just kind of theater and Dietmar? Okay. You can't let them hurt you, I guess. But that's still like pretty weird. Yeah, her second story quest is adorable. Right. I want to do his story quest because I am expecting lore. Okay. Right, who's texting me? That's my friend. Yes, I have friends. Also, I should stop by at the statue of the seven. I don't know why then I just teleport up here. Anyways, I've came the right way at least. Is that someone from Mondstadt? She wears like very Mondstadt-y clothes. Oh no, that's still Fontaine. Okay. All right, Kingsguard. Thank you for like dropping by. And come back whenever you can. You're gonna be here. Right. Neuvillette! Oh, I thought you were going! I kind of misunderstood, like, have a fun going night-night. Oh, okay. I misunderstood what you're saying. Sorry. Yeah, stay here. Stay here. Don't go anywhere. Sorry, I can't read. Or my reading comprehension is lacking. Neuvillette! Look at him. Does he look like he has black clothes on? Oh no, it's the same clothes. Okay, never mind. Hello?
Wait, did I hear that right? Monsieur Neuvillette, are you
Monsieur?
sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
Okay, why is none of the voice actors can say Monsieur quite right? Everyone is saying Monsieur or something of this variation. Just say Monsieur. It's really the easiest word to say in French. The rest of the words in French are pretty freaking terrible, but Monsieur is not one of them.
That's right.
No, but why? Technically speaking, cases like this are better left to the guards. Neuvillette! Sidine! Hey there! What
Hey,
are you two
Sidine.
talking about? Traveler in Paimon, please help me talk our Chief Justice out of this. He wants to investigate a case on his own. Now, this is completely unprecedented. How can we have the Udex acting like a private detective?
Planning to break into a
Thank
new
you for
industry?
your concern, but I currently have no such plans.
Okay.
Oh, apologies. I took your question in earnest, but it now occurs to me that it was most likely in jest.
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something you've got to investigate personally.
So now we are
Meluzu named
detectives.
Kiara received a threat letter.
And then?
That is all the information I have acquired at this stage.
Okay.
Huh? I have no idea why you're so hung up over this.
Huh? What?
I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't any trials today. So, if you insist, I have no objections.
Okay.
Thank you for understanding. I will leave a note explaining my absence on my desk. I would appreciate it if you could take it to Lady Farina. She may have no interest in official affairs, but standard procedure dictates that I'm still responsible for reporting to her.
Right.
Yes, understood. I'll come back later and deliver the note to her.
Right. Okay,
Judging
then.
from Shadine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's so special about this case?
I was trying to find an anime to watch while I play a game, and then you went live. Aw, there you go. Now you can watch me. So for my Twitch account to advance, it needs 50 followers. I have 49. It also needs an average of 3 viewers over the course of a month. My average is 2.99. Yes, I remember before I got affiliated, it was so hard. Like, I hit the follower count, but I couldn't hit the average viewer count, like the average view, for a long time, and it was so annoying. But I did it, but yay!
I cannot tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events. There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
Conflicts of interest?
Come on, stop being so secretive. We still have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, what's the fuck?
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark, but I need some time to revisit those memories and collect my thoughts. Long story short, a little more than 400 years ago, I became the Iudex of Fontaine and initiated a series of institutional reforms. There were few people I could trust, but I had 2 subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable.
Okay.
Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Okay.
They must have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you.
Okay.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to protect them.
Oh no.
The reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. Ultimately, they wanted me to yield more of my power. The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life, and Vautrin being exiled.
Carol taking
From then
her.
on,
Wait, what?
I've been especially careful when dealing with cases related to Melusines.
Wait, Carol? Holy Jesus, mother! What the hell? I mean, Flamitas Fontaine hits me with such the most like what the fuck cases that are just way too close to real life. I am not stressed about it, lol. Just hanging out and playing games. It was like I wasn't stressed either per se. It just annoyed me. Like, hey, let me just hit it. Just I'm so close. Her name is fucking Carol. Not Carol Baskin.
All Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society. I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of Fontaine. Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me. Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to lay the blame on me. I have nothing against the opinions of others, but the moment a whirlpool of conspiracy forms, it inevitably affects the innocent.
Okay, that's fair
It has
enough.
already happened once, and I want to make sure it does not happen again.
Even so, why do you have to be the one investigating? There's the guards, the Marechaussee Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
The Marechaussee Phantom. I mean, Clorande is still down in the
Based on prior
the
experience,
fortress, I guess.
there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to the same department. The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different factions. However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine, a lot of trouble could be avoided if I personally took on the case.
you an outsider in Fontaine?
Outsider? But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would you be an outsider?
Lore?
I understand where you are coming from, but there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities and how I perceive myself.
Okay.
You know very well about my true identity, and have even met others of my kind in other nations.
I mean, I guess, yes.
Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental difference between dragons and humans. Taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of
He's
this
a
community.
dragon!
In fact, the status I was granted has prevented me from forming deeper bonds with others. I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider. A fish out of water.
Alright, isn't everyone a fish outside of your water? We're also outsiders.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those organizations anyway. So how about we come with you on your investigation?
You are on board!
Let's team up and round up all the bad guys lurking in the dark.
69.9 channel points, nice.
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases on my own, but with professionals like you around, I'm sure it
I
will go
am a
lot
professional, so I am a lawyer.
Paimon's starting to get a little embarrassed.
And the
Just leave it to
detective
us.
at this point, I mean, we've solved a
I will
bunch
write
of
my note of
cases, but
absence right
what the
away.
fuck?
Let us depart together once I'm done.
Alright.
Let us go. We should visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding of the situation.
Kiara! Don't worry, little Melusine looking thing. We will come for you, come with you.
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but is that really true?
Yes!
Feels like he has
Use
a
them.
kinda
Use
skewed
them to highlight
perspective
that
on a lot of
message.
things. Anyway, let's catch up with him first.
Right. Right. Let's...
Just thinking. You called yourself a fish out of water, right? But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you better?
Paimon, what the hell?
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider using the more accurate term in private occasions.
Ah!
Please allow me to rephrase. Has a dragon out of water?
Oh my god! You're the...
That sounds kind of weird. Let's stick with the previous version instead.
You're the sexiest dragon I've seen. That's a sentence I never thought I would say, but he is the sexiest dragon. Oh my god, I've seen... Okay. So there is this... Hear me out. There is this not safe for work artist I follow on Instagram. And they sometimes draw Genshin stuff about the Genshin male characters. I know, hear me out. And they did draw Neuvillette. It was not safe for work, but safe enough for Instagram. So don't worry, it wasn't anything like that. But it was pretty spicy. I kind of want to buy their artwork. They drew some Ayato shit in the past. It was great. I love when things are redundant, though. I found an anime called The Legends of Legendary Heroes. What? God damn it. Yeah, I'm kind of scared of that, honestly.
The weather's amazing today.
Aw, you cute. You're cuter than Siegewin, honestly.
Huh? Monsieur Neuvillette! And you are?
I am the traveler. Welcome. I mean, good,
Oh,
good
I
to
remember.
see you.
You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you.
That's me, exactly.
She's adorable. Hey there, it's nice to meet you. Thanks for the compliment. Is there anything I can do for you?
Do
I heard from
Venusians not wear
Sidine that you
pants?
received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter. Oh, right. I remember now. The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide and seek. But Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But that's not gonna happen with everyone looking after me, right?
No,
Have you
you
run into any
cute.
suspicious-looking people recently?
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious?
Someone who follows you from behind.
Ah! Did you think of something? Nope.
I don't remember meeting anyone like that.
Inazuma scared me away from Genshin Rule 34 post. To be fair, I'm scared to Google it. I'm not. I'm scared. Okay. No. I'm scared.
Do you still have the letter with you? I want you to show me what it says.
Oh, let's see. Found it.
Well, that's a lot of words.
Now then, get lost. If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you. A simple threat. Neither the handwriting nor the content itself reveals anything about the writer's intentions.
Why is everyone trying to catch him on a photo? You can see him every day on Code. You can photograph him there all you want.
Possibility. Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Mammonia to review some official documents.
Okay.
Kiara, you should come with us. It's safer if you stay close by.
Sure. Wait, no. I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
But you are being watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara and make sure she's safe.
Right, so it's not even Neuvillette's request with Kiara's. Whoever this little Melusine thing
Thank you,
is.
Traveler. Big Sis Paimon.
Big Sis Paimon, what? I think the day I googled it, it was bad, was all. Wait, what? It's April personal. I'm the person for this. Jesus. Hey, Kingscar. Come, let's join forces with the police to investigate some random letters.
Don't worry, your big sis Paimon is super strong.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet
All right.
on it though.
Let us go our separate ways for now. Please take care of Kiara.
We'll take her to a lost place right away. See you around.
Right.
So, Kiara, how old are you?
Let me think. 1, 2, 10? I can remember.
Aren't they like
But
super
I
old?
remember coming to the Court of Fontaine with Carol and Neuvillette. That must have been a long time ago.
Carol and Neuvillette?
Carol? Didn't Neuvillette mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you?
Like
My
Neuvillette's are
memory
pretty
isn't
freaking
that
old.
good. But Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them. Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis.
But Carol is not with us anymore. That's pretty sad.
Hey, Traveler, did you hear that?
Hey, Eof. Hello. We are like bodyguards. The fuck is that person?
Strange. Paimon felt like someone was following us.
Olaf!
Hey, Alof.
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two...
Hey, we are just on the next
They're the
court
Traveler and
mission.
Big Sis Paimon.
I thought so. What brings you here?
We are on a
All right.
secret mission.
Guess I shouldn't have asked.
May I begin inspecting the store as planned?
Of course. Go ahead.
That is not really inspection. What is going on?
No hazards detected. You've cleared the inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never set foot in here at all.
That was quick. What were you inspecting?
I took a look around the shop. Neuvillette says that us Melusines have special eyes that can see things people can't. Things like bloodstains. No matter how hard you try to clean them up, We Melazines can see their residual states for some
Okay,
time.
that's interesting.
Pretty cool, huh?
All right, all right. Now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat? Hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit for children next month and wanted to hire you as my model. Is that okay with you?
Can you imagine being so old that 400 years feels like 10? I mean, the Melazines are like 500 years old. Around that time, so... Yeah, yeah.
Of course! Is there anything I need to do?
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. The sample should be a perfect fit.
Seems like they get along really well. Huh? What are you looking at?
I think there's someone over
Is there
there.
really someone watching us? Shh! Let's sneak over and take a look.
Let's sneak over. We just like walk up to them.
I think light and frilly clothes look best on you. You definitely look cute wearing them.
I love that
I love
not
them
all
too.
people are racist
Especially
against
the soft and fluffy
Melazines.
kind.
Zhongli meeting us felt like 2 minutes. Yeah, it must have felt like 2 minutes for the. It's a fucking Charlotte. Charlotte, you bitch. I don't like Charlotte.
Strange. Why isn't he back yet?
Gotcha! Ah!
What the fuck, Charlotte?
What are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening letter. But you don't seem like the type to...
Threat letter? What threat letter?
What are you doing exactly
this
here?
is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't know the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned. I only wanted to follow Monsieur Neuvillette and request an interview with him.
You want to interview him?
Then why didn't you follow him instead, you
That's
bitch, you
right.
dumb
I'm not the
bitch?
only
I don't
one, you
like
know.
him.
Interviewing him is every journalist's dream.
Oh, I had to deal with the news yesterday as well. Jesus, what did they do that you had to deal with the news?
But it's not an easy task to accomplish. The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointment requests from us, and we never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session. So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something too. The perfect opportunity to whip up an exclusive, don't you think?
I don't like
Of
Charlotte.
course, I'll
Charlotte,
make
go
sure to turn in my
away.
manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
I don't think he'd agree.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that can't be made public knowledge.
She's gonna
I
make.
see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll put this matter aside for now. Oh, what a shame. Chances like this don't come by very
publish
often,
it.
you know. In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about? I swear I won't tell.
No, we're not going to. Charlotte, you gotta publish it in the news. Jesus Christ, Kingscar. Was it like a suicide or did like was it an accident or someone pushed her? Jesus Christ. That's some fucking dark shit right there.
All right, then.
Why would we tell her? She's a freaking journalist.
What? Someone's targeting a cute little Melazine?
Shh, not so loud.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara. Last month, in fact. It was well received by our readers, so I was planning to continue the series. And now someone's coming after her. I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. This secret's safe with me. But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed, others will know eventually.
Why though?
Why?
People care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvillette's each and every move. Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides, the case involves Melazines, so... Anyway, I'll get going now. Watch yourselves, alright?
Yeah, I don't want to fight an angry mob of people because
Well,
they
that
are
was a nice
racist.
chat. Let's head back and check on Kiara.
I have to pee. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's the chlorine. That's chlorine. I still haven't figured out, but it seems like the first one. It was a mental thing sent out, but checking to see if there was anything else. Okay. Yeah, it does seem like something that, you know, it's a self-inflicted thing. I'm so sorry. I hope you didn't like see anything traumatic. Right. I'll be right back. I have to go to pee. Be right back. If my stream deck works. There we go. Right, I'm back. Hello. Give me 1 second. In the up. Right, chlorine. Hello. What's up?
What do you think? The design looks pretty good, huh?
I think it's great!
It's the same clothes.
It's very pretty indeed.
Hey, chlorine.
Rand, what are you doing here? It seems that
Oh
you
my
just
god, she
showed up
has
out
the
of nowhere.
dimples there.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that Neuvillette was investigating a case with you. Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship. It didn't feel right to have my employer personally take on such trivial cases.
So, so you weren't being nosy. Also, is this a story quest for Neuvillette or Chlorand or the Melusines or all of them at the same time?
I happen to have some time at the moment, and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom-made at this boutique, in any case, so we always have
Be
a lot to
custom
talk
made
about.
that they would show their boobs like that?
Neuvillette sure is lucky to have someone like you.
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with Neuvillette.
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands. Come on, let's go find Neuvillette.
How can we be so sure that it wasn't Chlorine who sent the letter? Also, do we have the new visual out already? No, 2 hours. Okay. Right. We can never be sure. Hi, Wolf. How you doing? Welcome. I am currently on a mission to seduce the Hydro Dragon. Welcome. Also, I've got an interview tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. I'm a little bit scared of everything that's gonna happen, but I hope they're gonna pay well. I mean, with my current job, I think I just got really lucky because I'm almost paid as well as Dingardo, who has like a lot more experience in the field that he's working in, like a lot more. So I'm like, it doesn't feel right. So I actually probably gonna earn a bit less this time around.
Oh, you're back.
Anyone want
Is
cop?
everything
Yes,
all right?
I do actually. Yes.
We ran into Cloran. She offered to help us protect Kiara.
That is good to hear. I trust her abilities. It looks like Kiara is in good hands.
We didn't have to babysit the Melusine.
Well, did you find any leads?
No, so I haven't got a new job yet. I have an interview tomorrow. That doesn't mean I've got the job. But I at least have an interview, so that's something.
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara and major cases I have judged over the past decade.
Yeah, you got this. Thank you. I don't know. Like it's so the bad thing about this one is that it's a long commute. It's a hybrid thing, so I have to go into the office maybe 2-3 times a week max. But it is almost in the CBD, which is about an hour away from here by public transport. And when I checked at the middle of the day, like how much time would it take me to drive, it was like 48 minutes or something ridiculous like that. So I was like, oh that's great. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be something, but I'm not looking for, if I get the job, I'm not looking forward to the long commute. But the reason why I still applied for this job regardless is because it's hybrid. So I don't have to do it that many times a week. So it may be still okay, but...
I've come up with 2 plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step. On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
You guys should move out of Oakland. Honestly, it would be nice. Like moving down to the South Island somewhere. because it's beautiful and all of that. And Auckland is kind of a shithole, honestly. But all of Dingardo's family is here. He lived here his whole life, which, you know, coming from me who lived on the other side of the world and still moved here, doesn't, you know, say that much. He can move as well a little bit out of Auckland. But also, he's got a job here. That's quite stable. And he has better, like, options here in Auckland job-wise than anywhere else. So yeah, I don't know. It would be nice to move out, honestly, because yeah, that if I don't know, like, is there anything down there? I mean, I want to visit, but I may okay, so given that if I get a job, all right, I'll start from the beginning. If I get a job, I'll start earning money. With me earning money, I can justify mini trips. I'm numb to it now, God. So if I have a job, I can earn some mini trips for myself. I'm probably gonna do it solo because on the weekends during summer, on Saturdays, Dingardo is actually playing cricket every freaking Saturday. You know what I'm doing on the weekends? Absolutely freaking nothing. I'm alone. I'm bored out of my mind. I've got nothing to do. So most of the time I just do trips alone to the beach, which there is a beach about like half an hour away from here, which is pretty nice. Yeah, that's it. Like, I just go to the beach and that's it. But if I can do some mini trips actually by myself to like the North Islands, like book some accommodation to like Saturday and Sunday, go down like anywhere on the North Island on the Saturday or even on the Friday in the afternoon. Like spend the weekend there and then come back, and then we are happy together with Dingardo. If you need a horrific guide, hit me up. I will. If I go down to Neuvillette, I will.
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish browsing through all these documents? That's a lot of reading even for Paimon.
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it comes to official documents. After all, I have several hundred years of reviewing under my belt.
Yeah, he has a bit of experience in this.
Do them. We have nothing else to do.
I mean, I guess.
Thank you. I will continue looking through the ones piled up on the desk, but feel free to browse through anything else in this room.
Right. I've become numb what's here, so I forgot what's there to do here. Okay, well, to be fair, I'm the same with Auckland. Okay, the defendant, a Worcestershire boy, has confessed to his crimes and was declared guilty by the Iudex Neuvillette. What did he do? Worcestershire saucer Worsley? I really should learn how to say his name. Worsley will be exiled to the fortress of Meripede where he will be serving his sentence. During his trial, Neuvillette remained silent for a long time. Right. About the bribery case. Oh dear. I thought that you're doing the ones on the desk. That's not the desk. There has been a severe bribery scandal within the guards. The Special Security and Surveillance Special have investigated the case. All suspects involved have been arrested. The suspects have confessed to their crimes. Okay. About the Representative Council's proposal. The Representative Council has filed a request to collaborate with the Mauritius Phantom on certain public events. Based on research, they believe that the Melusines can enhance the popularity of these events. The Marshal's Phantom has yet to respond. However, it has not prohibited the Melusines from participating in such activities. That's pretty cute. That's not about smuggling case. The smuggling case is solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Marshal's Phantom. The principal offenders have received a judgment based on the severity of their crimes. Refer to the appendix for the list of names. Right. What else is there to read? Oh. About the Spina de Rusula. Callus, boss of Spina de Rusula, was defeated in the duel and died of serious injuries. The defense of his honor has now come to a close. The defendant did not raise any objections throughout trial. Iudex Neuvillette reserves the judgment in this case. Its details are still under investigation. Alright. So if we got nothing...
Have you made any progress?
Nope. Zero. We just learned some new stuff and not really new
We
stuff.
skipped through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful. Oh, there are so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
A lot.
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself. If memory
The
serves me
progress I've
right, there
made
should be at least
is to tell you.
100,000 cases. The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
100,000. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
I mean, they do
Looks
judge.
like the
They
work
do
of a Chief
cases a
Justice
lot
isn't easy at
for
all.
400 years. So
That might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine. There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired.
You read Paimon's mind.
All right, let us take a break then.
right, are we going to take a tea? Hopefully, no Melusines were harmed in this quest. Excuse me, tea. Where tea? Where tea? About today's sponsor. Oh no! Are we getting sponsored again by Wolf? Don't be shy. Just tell him that that desk looks like the perfect height for someone to be bent over.
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something?
Waifu
Silence
Imp?
is making Paimon feel really awkward.
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Mammonia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do. Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must be thirsty after all that work.
Ooh, drinks! Thank you!
Bend me over the desk.
Paimon
God, you
wonders
guys
what
are coming
Neuvillette
up with
likes
this
to
whole
drink.
game.
Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy wines.
He drinks water.
He seems like the type of person who'd own an entire winery.
A
You know,
winery
like
of
you.
water?
What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
Because it is water.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
Paimon is like, what the fuck? Oh god, you guys are coming up with a new gacha game right there. Modernized booba physics combined with brain-wrapping storyline. Isn't it just Genshin Impact under a different name?
So it's just plain old water?
Yeah?
What did you think it was?
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought you'd prefer something more sophisticated.
You
This
came to
water
the
is indeed
Hydro
very
Dragon in the
special.
nation of
It
Hydro,
would not be an
Paimon.
overstatement to call it sophisticated.
Huh?
I believe you've already tried Fonta. In
I
fact,
actually
there are many
haven't.
other drink factories in Fontaine, including those that specialize in packaging pure drinking water. Said water is sourced from all across Tevat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake, Liyue's Chintsa Village, and Inazuma's Konda Village.
Konda Village,
Here is one of their latest
don't people
products,
piss in it?
Water from Sumeru's Apam Woods.
Is there any difference?
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel, the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintza Village have a poignant touch, while one might call the waters of Konda Village placid.
What's
Distinct
placid?
differences
What does
exist
that mean,
between
placid?
the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
So we gotta drink some water.
Paimon try!
What do you think?
It's water.
Nope. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all.
I sometimes can
Isn't
taste the
it just
difference in
normal
water. Sometimes.
How regrettable. It seems like you still have a long way to go in refining your tastes.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference. How did you do it anyway?
Here in the US we have water and we have water that sends you to the ER. Nice! We should give that to Neuvillette, see what he thinks. But yeah, they're like, I could sometimes taste the difference in water, but they have like, I don't know, something else in it. Like, the thermal water that smells really nasty, like rotten eggs. That one has a taste, and sometimes water, like tap water back home, has a different taste. Like sometimes, like bottled water tastes like nothing. So Rotorua water, pretty much, yeah. The Rotorua that smells like rotten eggs. Oh, yum! The fantastic smell of Rotorua. Rotorua. I keep fucking up the pronunciation of that town. But I am hydrating. Look, it's special water. It has a color. It's called lead pipe favorite cheeses. Oh god. Yeah. But yeah, when I was in school, I used to just fill up my water bottle from the tap, and that tap water had a taste as well. Rotorua. Yeah, the more I say it, the more I get it. But I should go down to Rotorua at some point for a special getaway just for myself. 2 days in like one of those wellness type of hotel type of situations. Treat myself for like a nice like spa type of weekend. Just me, myself, and I. I could even drive down there. That is actually a fantastic idea. I was looking to go to like very niche places like New Plymouth or even Tauranga or something like that. Which I usually would never visit, but it's quite accessible. I even looked at flights down to Napier, because I've heard that Napier is pretty nice, but it was kind of fogged from last year due to Cyclone Gabrielle, yes. But yeah, I don't know. Like, are you fucking crazy? Yeah, well, not all of the US has toxic water. Time off from work? Where do I sign up? It's just if you have like 2 consecutive days off in a row, like how I would have Saturdays and Sundays off with the jobs that I'm looking at. Even if I drive down, like maybe I leave a little bit earlier on a Friday, I drive down to like somewhere, or even just take a flight down to Napier. I don't want to go to Wellington just because I want to go to Wellington with Dingardo, and it would be like a bit longer stay, like 4 days. I haven't been to Wellington actually, so I really should do that. But yeah, that would be nice. I don't get 2 consecutive days off. F. But you would get some, like if you wanted to, you could just take 1 day off next to your day off, and then you would have 2 consecutive days off, I guess. But that's like, you know, taking a day off still. But you would accumulate some day offs, anyways.
Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon?
That could be the case. Or he's been drinking
We
water
are
for
allowed to bring that
400
up,
years.
right? Since no one else is around? Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice in human society?
That's a good question.
Sorry. Paimon was just curious. You don't have to answer.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts. I accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
Oh, what would you have done anyway? I thought that the Hydro Dragon automatically got this thing. Also, I love that from this angle he has no nose. Look at him, he has no nose. He has beautiful eyes though. I have 34 days owing in leave. Well, fuck, you can't afford to take 1 day off. I haven't taken a single day off and I have 152 hours of paid time of the same. To be okay, I don't know how do you like I don't. It's not really a flex, honestly. I'm sorry to say that, but you can take some time off just for yourself. Even if you take off like 1 day, just like a self-care day or something, you can, like, I don't know, they don't have to, like, I mean, I don't know about the US, but at least, you know, in New Zealand, you can just take off that a day and no one will question you about it. Yeah, I mean, I understand that you want to work on those days because it's busy, or like you're scheduled to work on those days and you can't really get out of because it's busy. But heck, even if you have like a day off, you can like usually wolf your days off on Sundays. And then you take off like not a Saturday, that maybe a Monday. They won't really question you about it. Maybe I've taken 1 day off of my whole life. It was just never an option. You could, why though? Like, you can. You know, it's still paid. And you would earn that 1 day back in like a week or maybe 2 weeks. It's really not that hard. I'm gonna take some time off next year, probably February when it quiets down. Good choice. Good choice. No, jobs won't allow that. The US worker rights are fucked. By the way. But why would they prevent you from taking a day off just for the sake of it? In New Zealand, like with every job that I had, I just like, before I actually officially requested the time off, I just checked in with my manager like, hey, I'm taking this day off. Just so you know. And they're like, oh, okay. And then I officially requested it through the system and they just approved it. They don't care. It's New Zealand. They're like, well, yeah, I guess you have your right to do your paid time off. And you're doing your paid time off. So if it's not like absolutely fucked, we can manage like a few days. Some companies even like let you go off for a month, like using all your paid leave, plus take some unpaid leave if they know that you're going like overseas, which I'm probably going to do next year when I'm going to my friend's wedding. 2 weeks off, probably go down to the South Island. That's a genius idea. I would love to do that again. I mean, we've done 1 week once with Dengardo, doing like a road trip on the South Island. I want to do it again, but we won't have the time off for a long time to do that. Okay, so we're gonna have a few trips planned for the next 3 years, right? First one, we're going back to Hungary like mid-August next year, because one of my friends is getting married and I'm a bridesmaid, so I have to do that. Plus I'm picking up my dress because I'm also getting married. And there's that. In 2025 we are actually getting married with Dengardo, so we take some time off there. And in 2026, I'm turning 30, and for my 30th birthday, given that it's a bigger birthday, I want to go to Japan. So we have to save off time for going to Japan as well. I didn't know paid time off existed until 3 months ago. Why the fuck? Huh? Like, what? Kickstarter, you should know your rights. In New Zealand, you get like the minimum time off that you can have. Like, you have to have by law is 20 days, I think. But obviously, you can accumulate your paid time offs in New Zealand just because. And some companies actually encourage you to take it because they want to keep their own taken paid off, like paid time offs low. So they gotta sometimes have to take like few days off here and there. Yeah. Yes, it is a thing, Kingscar. Welcome to not living in the US. It's been over 2 years since I had a decent period of time off. Imagine getting into the relationship of. But I'm kind of jealous of you taking some time off to go to a road trip, like for 2 weeks. That's like on the South Island. That sounds awesome. I really want to do that, but I just won't have the capacity to do that in the foreseeable future, unfortunately. I guess asked to take mine after 40 plus days. Right? Dingardo sometimes gets asked to take his because this man for some reason never takes his time off, even if I neck him that, hey, you're doing bad, you're not doing like that great mentally, you're stressed, you're just overworked. Take a day, like take a Friday off or a Monday off or something like that. And just enjoy it. Like, fuck me, like do something. My dad had 6 sick days in a year and was the highest I've ever heard of. 6? You guys are crazy. And Wolf is right, look after yourself, Jesus Christ. I visited Maine in Palmy on my way, stop at Valley to visit, then go to the South Island, visit family and friends down there. That sounds like such a nice plan, honestly. Are you, like, do you just take your car or you're planning on renting a camper van? Okay, so I haven't accumulated that much leave yet, so I will have to do something about it. Well, heck, I'm losing my job at the moment, so I haven't done my I haven't accumulated that much leave yet to do such a thing. Similar to a Colora, so decent enough for a Brody. That seems fair enough. What is a leave? Anyways, Jesus Christ. Kingscar, you need to be educated on your rights.
Questions? Are there really things you can't figure out?
Many, in fact. But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence.
Oh, we're going deep, I see.
I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand where my long life should take me.
Well, that's a question that puzzles everyone. Hey, Grim Reaper, how you doing? Welcome.
I lost many memories from the moment I was born. The primordial sea, for example. I can only vaguely recall its connection to me, but I am unaware of what that connection is exactly.
Is there anyone who can answer those questions? Where Farina
Perhaps
couldn't?
the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer. However, they are scattered across all of Teyvat. Abruptly visiting could very well pose an unpredictable risk.
True. Some of them have very unique personalities, too.
We
I have
only
been
met like
holding on
one.
to these unanswered questions for a long time. But there is one thing I've discovered along the way. My emotions easily resonate with those of others. Even I don't have the slightest idea what they mean. My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself. By observing their behavior, perhaps I could one day understand the meaning of my existence.
It's been 400 years.
Have you made any progress then?
Nope. Nope.
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few and far between.
I am an outsider.
That's why I'm quite thankful for
Paimon
this
doesn't
chat.
know what she is.
Such opportunities are rare. Alas, time is limited. We should move on with our investigation.
Okay.
Are we gonna continue reading these documents? Paimon's getting
Banana.
busy already.
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents. But while we were on the topic of water a moment ago, another idea came to me.
Do we gonna touch some water?
Do you mean...
The Fountain of Lucine?
That's right. The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's waters converge. It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions.
So,
If there really
okay.
were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense resentment towards me. Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the hydro element within the fountain.
Why didn't Paimon think of that? Come on, let's go take a look.
I have this
Perhaps we should
Thursday
go.
off mountain
There
time.
shouldn't be too many people
Good
near
on
the Fountain
you.
of Lucine during the evening.
Okay. Right. So, I have a question. So, I have some explanations. So, Neuvillette wouldn't be dissolved by the primordial seawater because... Hey, Fair, how you doing? Back up. Thank you for the follow. So, Neuvillette wouldn't be dissolved by the primordial water because he came from the primordial water. So that's great. So he can just jump into the water and resonate with the water in the fountain. Why did I come here? Resonate with the water in the fountain and he would be fine. That's
Bad
good.
Astra.
Good to know. Thank you, Neuvillette. The Fontaine OST is so good. Come on, Ember. You can do this. Right. We sent Ember to dive. I'm not sure if she's gonna survive it, but that's fine. Also, I found that... Okay, I'm not sure where Cactus is. I really should text Cactus where he's been. But I found the place with the million otters that follow you around, and they are the most adorable things that I've seen in my entire life.
Neuvillette.
Oh, the fuck are you? It's not the evening though.
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
There's no one around. That's so weird how the NPCs have all left. This man is so majestic, I love him.
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
What should we do next? Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
No, really?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
Are you going to step into the fountain?
Neuvillette, what exactly are you?
NPC saw me and ran in fear, pretty much.
Whoa, it's glowing!
It's just so bright. Did the game freeze? Oh, no, never mind. What the hell? What happened? Everything looks a little different than they normally. I should continue to take a look forward. Oh my god! Hello. Wait. Eh? Where is the What? Wait. Huh? What? Enough with drugs like what? I'm sorry, officer. What the hell is happening?
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Top of the morning, Governor. Welcome to Brit. What the hell? Oh, God.
The Court of Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom. I'm certain you'll become an indispensable
Carol
part
is
of
a
Fontaine's detective
Melusine.
force.
Thought Carol was an old Archon. No, Carol is a Melusine.
I know.
We already knew that.
But I'm really glad to be of help.
And she took her own life?
Not
That's
only can I
so
repay
sad.
you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
Also, this like kind of fits in with the theory that water holds memories, but also the forest holds memories, so
Definitely
everything
the
holds
safest
memories.
to just stay in the village. But I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world. For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
20 years? That's not that long. For like in the
I understand
grand scheme
your
of
confusion.
things.
In fact, I feel the same way.
Oh, look at them, Neuvillette,
I
being
too
so
came
sexy.
here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did? The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head, and I tried really hard not to cry.
Because people are
Logically
trash.
speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome. Different
Oh,
identities and ways of
oh
thinking
my
all
God, this-
contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat.
Like, knowing how her life ended makes it so much more sad.
There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
I believe in
Carol.
you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Vautrin was exiled.
Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
He is an earnest man. There will be
It's
plenty
him.
of opportunities
He's
to
the
work
one who
together
did
in the
it.
future. So please try to get along.
But he probably already dead. Because it was 400 years ago. Humans don't live that long. Oh, is this Voltron? Oh god. He was a mean man, was he?
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
Oh. Hello, I'm Carol, a Melusine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
Please, calm down.
I don't mean to cause any harm.
Oh,
Hard to say.
oh, these NPC. That
Yeah,
NPC is
We
pretty.
should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Neuvillette allowed them into the court of Fontaine.
I
just
love the
like that.
hairstyle of this NPC.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him. We joined the Maréchaussée Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Solving cases? With Neuvillette in cahoots with you? You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know. So tell me, how can you guarantee that you Melazines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
Oh.
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Maréchaussée Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation. There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your
This is
concern.
so sad.
However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melazines being involved.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. Neuvillette's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
They've done it just fine.
You heard that?
Hey, Fair, you're from Japan. Oh, that's cool. For Melazines, I like. Oh, this is so sad. Like, especially in knowing how this like particular Melazine kind of, you know, that's so sad. I don't want to spoil anything, but
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you.
I mean,
there are countless
that's
negative
that,
rumors
like they
about
were
you floating
born
around
from
in
the
Fontaine.
dragon.
It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
What the fuck?
Monsieur Neuvillette said that we needed to put both time and effort
Why
in.
are you like this,
I don't
mister?
know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort. I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier.
Voltron.
I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
I don't trust this Voltron guy at all, honestly. There's a Monsieur Neuvillette! There he is! Look at him. Oh, I understand where we came from, and there's the opera house right there.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's this?
It's
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and Vautrin.
Aw.
Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melazines gain the trust of humans.
I think I'll pass.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you.
You don't like
It won't be long
Melazines yourself.
before Melazines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
Aw.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the
I
hard
don't.
work you
I
put
hate
in.
where this is going.
Please be
I
on your
hate where
guard
this
for
is
the next few
going.
days.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hey, Kevin. How you doing, Kevin? Welcome. Hang on, let me just give you a shout out. How's it going, Kevin? Thank you for the raid. Wait, hang on. I fucked up the shout out. Oh, just 4 hours of Genshin. Yes, that would make me tired too. I'm only on for like an hour and a half now. So... But yeah, I know that this one story quest is going to like affect me a lot. Because it's not nice, like this. I know what happened to these two because they told us. It's no noise, not noise. What happened? Oh, hi, Dingardo.
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
18 months, Jesus.
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our powers combined. What if...
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally. There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere, unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine. So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melazines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Neuvillette will be left with no excuse.
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
You guys are evil as fuck. Too many exploring on Genshin and for Neuvillette too. Yes, it's, yep.
Turn the murderer in!
Oh no, they blamed it on the Melazines.
Melazines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette too!
It wasn't the Melazines though!
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back!
Shit went down! Holy mother! At least it wasn't that one person.
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform. They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
Oh my god, what the hell?
And she called me a blockhead.
Too many, like, oh yeah, I already read that.
A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan.
Oh my god!
That is indeed something she'd do.
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young.
Aww.
She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent.
And Carol is gone!
Always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal. From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Oh,
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers.
Oh, I need to take a 3 p.m. nap because I'm sleeping. Good luck, Genshin. Thank you, Kevin. My god, this is so not good.
Known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront Neuvillette. They even avoided causing trouble for me. They were after Carol all along. Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
Oh my god, he's
That's
going
exactly
insane.
why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects. What happens after this?
He's going monkey!
Of you.
Oh,
I will take
fuck.
responsibility for everything.
Oh my god, he is going to go on a serial killer spree. Holy shit, man, that's dark as fuck. Oh my fucking god. He went ballistic. Holy Jesus.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
I'm thinking... we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Bail him out? Why?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Neuvillette's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol, Neuvillette's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep Vautrin around. Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Neuvillette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Neuvillette will be able to give Vautrin a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
Oh my
Vautrin
god.
sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds. Please think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did?
He killed everyone in that group.
Right.
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent!
He's innocent!
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice. I understand your decision, which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief about the judgment I must now impose. Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions.
Oh.
Your actions have thus violated the law. Therefore, you will be declared guilty.
What?
Oh my
Can't
god!
be. Monsieur Neuvillette, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for Fontaine.
Vautrin, my friend, is there anything else you want to say?
He's about to cry.
What have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see? Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent. Why can't you just let me off? Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Neuvillette!
Oh.
Order.
He's
Since
going
there have
crazy.
been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vautrin. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vautrin will be declared guilty.
This is not good. What the fuck? This is fucked.
Goodbye, Monsieur Neuvillette.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
Oh Jesus, this is heavy as fuck.
Hey, stop spacing out! What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
Wow, that was a trip.
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me. I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over.
At least it's not pouring
Due to
down
my
rain.
negligence, the overflow of emotions and memories must have affected you as well. Are you all right?
I am actually. But what happened to Vaughn? He was sent to prison, I guess.
The Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought.
We fought some dragons.
The last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine. No emotions boiling over or anything.
It is as you said. This might be because I am different. It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine. Rivers, lakes, and even the rain.
That sounds awesome!
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience.
Memories I saw were related
Which
to you.
ones?
I mean,
It's
he
fine.
was.
I prefer not to speak of those memories. That does not mean I am deliberately hiding them. It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form. You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These two cases are much too similar. I felt like I needed to
poor
do
Carol.
Paimon's starting to lose track of what you're saying. Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange.
Oh, what did you discover?
I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions. However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara. If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case. I don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here.
Oh! Didn't we read about that in one of the documents?
You've read about it? In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
Huh? What are you
Novia!
doing here?
Why is everyone
I was just
okay?
about to look for you at the Palais Mermonia.
Why is everyone making a guest appearance, like the Chlorine and the Navia and all of that? Why is everyone making a guest appearance in here? I mean, I guess it's okay, but
Navia! Nice to see you again! Is there something
she's so pretty though.
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking around or anything. Don't worry. Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, and that you're investigating the case. So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads. We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the Fleuve Cendre lately. Maybe you'll find the suspects among them.
Thank you.
That is very
Where did you
useful.
hear about all this?
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you. You talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across Fontaine.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Yeah.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I
What did you
imagined.
miss? You missed that we went into.
You
attract more attention than you think.
Because we went into Neuvillette's memory and we found out that he has a little bit of bad memories, like everyone who lived for 400 plus years. Yeah, it's interesting, but not really that crucial.
Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
Kind of.
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this. We are planning to return to the Palais Marmonia to revisit some details and identify the senders of that threatening letter.
Alright, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula and follow up on their progress. Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Ta-ta!
Neuvillette, do you think there'll be any problems now that the word is out?
I have already considered that
Gotta
possibility,
look
and I do
before-
not think that there will
before
be any.
what?
As a matter of fact, once the word gets out, no one would dare to harm Kiara in broad daylight.
Fair.
What is more important is how the case is perceived by the public.
Oh no.
400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines. I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
You can't scare me anymore.
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night? Did something happen? Let's take a look around.
That Chief Justice.
Have you heard?
Must
Someone's
frustrate
plotting
you.
against a Melusine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
What? That's it! Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
Oh, look at
That's
them.
exactly what I wanted to say.
Oh,
The
look at
guards
this
have already
person from
begun to take
Inazuma.
action. We can't just stand by and watch. Think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
Oh, look at them. Now loving the Melusines.
It feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
We were informed that.
Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
This isn't a good time to be out and about.
Come on. Don't act tough. I bet you're hungry too.
All right. Let's go buy a cake or something.
Oh,
you
look at
shouldn't
them.
ever skip meals. Especially if you have another shift scheduled for later.
I heard even Neuvillette's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted. We gotta make sure we give it all we've got.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if Neuvillette wasn't involved?
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them, I'd be haunted by regret for the rest of my life.
Oh, look at
That's
them
more like
loving
it.
the
We should stand
Melusines.
guard until the criminal has been caught.
Come and fight me instead, you cowards!
Oh, look at them loving the Melusines. Slowly but surely
Have you heard? Even
situations
the
have
special
changed.
patrol came to help. Shh, look. Isn't that Neuvillette? I think he's looking at us.
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
Not really. Everyone's loving
This
the
is
Melusines.
truly wonderful.
This is so nice.
Wanna go over and say hi?
Oh, how times have changed. If Carol would see this, if Carol would ever live to see this, this makes me so sad.
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion. Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Marmonia. The faster we uncover the truth, the better.
This This actually makes me feel good a little bit, but makes me feel sad at the same time. Right. Oh. I really should do this NPC's quest too. But plus there is like one or two more NPC quests in the new area that I need to do, because there is an achievement right here, that I need to unlock all the teleport points in the new region, and I'm missing one. But I've already I've done the Archon quest, so I unlocked all the waypoints relating to the Archon quest, and there's no other visible waypoints that I need to like watch out and do. So that means there must be a quest that leads me to an area that has a waypoint in it somewhere, and I need to do it. I just don't know where is that quest.
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom. This is the one. The list of involved suspects should be... Ah, found it.
Are they all in the Fortress of Meropide by now?
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the Fortress of Meropide following trial.
Yep.
Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders but who did not participate in the case will not stand trial. Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior. All other personnel remain on our watch list.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
Could be. That's my job. It is indeed Dingardo's job to annoy the hell out of me.
There is something suspicious about Essin, to be precise. It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case, and he moves around without much restriction.
Should we tell Navi about this?
Monsieur Neuvillette, someone claiming to be from the Spina di Rosula just checked in with us. He said, and I quote, "We have located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe."
Huh? How did Navia find them so quickly? We've only just figured out the suspect's name.
I too am perplexed.
Because it's the mafia.
The cafe isn't too far from here. We should head over and take a look.
It's the mafia, that's why. She's the local godfather or godmother, whatever you want to call it. You're not frustrating me, brother. You're breathtaking. He is indeed breathtaking. He's so handsome. And you know what the biggest problem with this handsome man is? Sometimes when he comes from cricket training or wherever he was, and I'm streaming, he doesn't bother to poke his head in and give me a kiss or just say hi. He's too handsome. He is actually pretty too handsome. Oh. Yeah, Navia, you're not out of suspicion.
Whoa. Check out all these people. Hey there, are you Navia's friends too?
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Maréchaussée Phantom. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Invite them over?
Oh, the local grandfather.
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
She's the local mafia head. I love it.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
Something feels off.
You reckon, Paimon?
Yes, that's me.
You're Essa?
Yes, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
I did, but I was just following orders.
Orders from whom?
Domenico. He was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
He's in prison.
Domenico. Where is he now?
Prison.
The fortress of Meropide.
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place. Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
You've done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
Leave the formalities for later. You should find Domenico first. If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
Yeah, Domenico should get fucked.
Fortress right now.
Also, Domenico sounds like an Italian name more than anything. Or like a Latin name. Continue the current quest, please. I love that it gives me the option nowadays to do that. Right. Let's go. Oh, will the Worcestershire Sauce Boy would make a guest appearance in all of this? Yes, he is! Look at him!
It's Monsieur Neuvillette.
There are so many guest appearances in here. Look at Worcestershire Sauce.
Welcome to the Fortress of Meropide, dear esteemed guests.
Hello! We're back indeed! We came to prison!
Oh, and a greeting from none other than the Duke himself! Guess we've made a name for ourselves at this place.
This isn't anything new. I figured you had important matters to discuss when the two of you, not to mention the Chief Justice, showed up. Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries and cut right to the chase.
Right.
I do remember a thing or two about Domenico. He once attempted to round up the other inmates and instigate a protest.
Who does this guy think he is? Paimon hopes nothing came of it.
He once attempted to, I said, meaning that it was over before it even started. And now he's threatening Melazines, is he? To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of you bothered to personally investigate raises a flag. Is there something else going on behind the scenes here?
He's got the same concerns we do.
Look
I'm
at
concerned about
the
this incident because
Worsley.
something similar has occurred in the past. I wish to meet Domenico in person and have my questions answered.
Oh.
That's an easy one. Let me think. I think he's at...
Oh, did I hear someone say Melazine? What happened?
Oh, hi, Sigewin. You're the Melusine that doesn't look like a Melusine.
Yeah, and we're investigating. The person who threatened her seems to be imprisoned here. Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her as we speak.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there anything you can do about this?
Ah, head nurse.
There are
Do you
so many
require
people
me to
making guest
personally
appearances
deal with
in
the
here.
criminal?
I love it.
Wriothesley.
Wriothesley.
Okay, I get it. I'll bring Domenico to you. That's your only demand, correct?
Think of it as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own accord, not to formally transfer a criminal for trial. I urge you to set aside any concerns. Thanks for the trouble. Consider me in your debt.
Whoa! If Paimon were you here, Grace, Paimon would take this chance to ask for something really important.
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette would reject that. But enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico and bring him to you. Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
Yeah, Sigewin probably.
Please come with me to the infirmary. Ah, and watch your step. There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
Don't worry, Siegewin, we know the way around here. I spent so much time down here, I doubt that I would have any trouble getting around here. Also... I wonder if... Hang on. Hey, can I yank some of these? Enable. Okay, I can't move those. Anyways, I don't know what that is for, but I'm pretty sure that's a puzzle I just can't figure out on my own. Am I supposed to go... Where am I supposed to go? Oh. I passed it. Never mind. We're going up. Not yelling timber! I still, well, I kind of know where everything is, but I'm still having troubles figuring out which waypoint is where. So, forgive me from taking the long way. I should visit our old room too. It's right there where the pipe is going in. We yell an elevator, pretty much. Hey, who's sleeping in my bed? I'm coming for you. No one, right. This is my bed. If anyone else tries to sleep in here, there's gonna be consequences.
Did Neuvillette just walk by?
Now that I think about it, I can leave this place soon. Huh?
Don't worry,
We just had a new member join us last month.
What the hell? Who said that? Oh. Right. Seijin! What the fuck? Oh, I did just pass. Okay. Oh, there's usually a person standing here. Right. Hello.
Please rest here for a moment. Oh, and would anyone like anything to drink?
Why are we forced to convey with Joe?
Thirsty, but thanks anyway. Thirst is
You
a warning
misled
sign that
us.
you're dehydrated, which means you have to drink up even before that. I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
Tea? You're just nosy.
Typical Sijuin. Concerned about everyone's health as always. Why aren't you two saying anything?
The criminals we passed by earlier.
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests looked quite familiar.
Huh?
Familiar?
There
Paimon
were
didn't
badges?
even realize they were wearing them. But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
That's not a bad idea. I will stay here and wait for news from you.
I'm just feeling love you. Oh, we love you too. Look at Neuvillette. Oh my god. Can I seduce a dragon?
I place great trust in Wriothesley, so I rarely visit the fortress of Meripede. However, exceptional circumstances call for exceptional measures. I hope I didn't cause him too much trouble.
Roll for it. Oh, has the all banners up in an hour? Rolls a natural 20. I wish I could do that. Wait. Hello? They do for us? They do. They have a similar badge. I didn't even notice.
You two look kind of familiar. It's the symbol of the mutual aid network designed by our first president. From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those medals for myself, though.
Medal of... Oh, that is sus. I had a D20 in my pocket right now, to be honest. I only pulled off once. I didn't ask. Jesus.
The first president of our network was an amazing person. Powerful as he was, he never used his strength against anyone. He encouraged the weaker criminals to stick together and look out for each other. All of us have a lot of respect for him.
And who was this? Was this the, whatever his name was? Vaughn or something?
Interested in joining the mutual aid network? If you'd like
no.
to learn more, here's our flyer.
Help each other. Further justice, do not detach just judgment. Do all you can. Oh, this is probably made by those person, whatever his name was, who was Carol's friends. About the 3 principles of the mutual aid network. All are welcome to join. The membership is free. There are no compulsory events. The mutual aid network encourages members to do what they are able, including and not limited to cleaning, exercising, tutoring, and studying. It is hoped that all mutual aid network members will, during their time in the Fortress of Meropide, face up to the crimes they have committed, encourage each other, support each other, welcome the future together. That's actually pretty wholesome.
Our slogan may have evolved over the centuries, but our goal has remained unchanged. Here,
this is like a club.
You're welcome to come and sign up anytime.
That is very wholesome, actually. This is like an aid group.
Anything you need?
The badge you're wearing.
Oh, this? Are you interested in joining the mutual aid network?
You guys are very wholesome, actually.
We have a very long history, going back as far as 400 years ago. We have never had many members throughout our history, nor do we have much of a reputation, but everyone treats each other like family.
That's right. That's
Helping
very
each other
wholesome.
is our purpose.
That's
At
like
the same
a help
time,
group.
we seek to maintain just dealings as much as possible.
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
Yeah, that sounds pretty wholesome.
All we want is to defend ourselves. None of us have ever committed serious crimes, and we're not especially powerful either. We're at a natural disadvantage here in the fortress. But people won't give us a hard time if we stick together.
That's true. Alright.
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neuvillette.
That is very wholesome, actually. It's like a support group. I like it. People need, like, non-violent stuff in prison.
Did you manage to gather any intel?
I did.
The people who wore the badges belong to an organization called the Mutual Aid Network. According to them, the badge's design was inspired by the Medal of Peace. Have you seen any of those before?
I personally crafted 2 of them myself. They were awarded to Carol and Vautrin.
Vautrin was the
Carol's
one.
medal was destroyed in a fire. The only one that remains should belong to Vautrin.
Warden Bear, Cha-Cha! How you doing?
So the network was inspired by
Vautrin.
Monsieur Neuvillette, His Grace has requested your presence in his office. He's found Domenico.
All right. Let us talk to him first and get to the bottom of this situation.
Oh, so that's what he's done in prison. He formed like a very wholesome self-help group. No versely, there is not yet. His banner is not out. I might pull for him because I have Sudi something wishes, but I want to pull for Farina more. Also, where is Cactus? I haven't seen Cactus in a while. But we're gonna see the Worcestershire boy in like 2 seconds. Give me a minute. He's like right there. Right. Ah, there. I can go down there still. Noise. Hello. Hey, Risley, or whatever you pronounce your name.
Allow me to introduce this fine gentleman, Domenico.
Hey, Domenico.
Why don't you explain everything to him?
Neuvillette?
It's Monsieur Neuvillette.
What do you want? What are you gonna do? Kill me?
No. What?
Calm down. I merely want to ask you a few questions. Was it your idea to send that letter to a Melusine? Hassan has already confessed, so there really isn't any need to keep hiding.
Oh, that idiot! I can't believe I trusted him.
Let me ask this another way. It was your idea to send that letter, correct?
The threat letter, I love that the subtitle
Who
is not...
pulling your strings?
I love that the subtitle is not correct.
What? You're not trying to frame me for something I haven't done, are you?
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. The Chief Justice of Fontaine has been personally investigating your case. I assume your previous attempt to incite unrest at the Fortress of Meripede has something to do with this as well.
Yeah, you're just a small little guy.
I'll tell you the truth. But before that, you must ensure my safety.
Oh.
I can do that.
You see, we're all reasonable people here.
I only intended to do some small business at first. Someone contacted me about delivering some goods and promised me a generous sum of more in return.
That's the smuggling case, we already know that.
After making a few trips, I was suddenly approached by the Marechaussee Phantom. They accused me of smuggling prohibited items, and I was put on trial. But I refused to accept any of that. The ignorant can be rightfully absolved from guilt, right? Well, I suspect that someone got me locked up here so they could get their hands on my goods.
And then you decided to take revenge on the Melusines? Over that?
Ignorance is not an excuse, by the way.
My initial target was Neuvillette. Everyone in the Fortress of Meripede was declared guilty by him, after all. So they must more or less hold a grudge against him, right? If I could get them to strike back...
Well, you're saying that to the face of Neuvillette.
Team up with me.
Nice.
That mutual aid network in particular. What did those nobodies even gain from trying to challenge me? Seriously. In the end, I had to redirect my focus onto Melusines to salvage things. I recall that Kiara was the one who confiscated my goods for inspection. So I asked one of the more approachable guards to send a letter, claiming that I meant to contact my family. But the letter was in fact addressed to Essa. I requested that he write a threat letter to Kiara and force her to resign from the Marechaussee Phantom.
Am I to assume that the claims you've made are your own thoughts? Have you been in contact with any suspicious people recently?
No.
Is it true that all members involved in the smuggling scandal have been caught?
Yes. And that's all I know.
Okay. That's a dead end right there.
Please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later.
What can Sijuin do if that guy tries to escape? Sijuin is like a child. The man can just boot him and
there might be
boot her
a
and
shadowy
be out.
faction looking to capitalize on the delicate situation with the Melusines to stir up greater chaos?
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the past, so I had to be prepared for any possibility.
And how long ago was this incident?
400 years ago.
More than 400 years.
You might be overthinking this.
He's the voice of reason. Look at him, he's like, you're overthinking this, man. Hey, Cheeky, how you doing? Welcome. I haven't seen you for a while. Hogy vagy? Nem láttalak már régen. This like, my man, you're overthinking this. I love him. It's like Dingardo whenever I'm trying to like solve a situation. It's like, hey, so about this thing that you're worried about, so what is it? I explained my full process, I explained the situation, and he's like, you're overthinking this. Költöztem, meg sok a munka. Költöztél? Magyarország, vagy nem, te Romániában laksz. Te Románián belül, vagy máshova költöztél, vagy mit tudom én. Minden rendben van amúgy? Amúgy igen, nem?
Time can change a lot of things. Everything's different now.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melusines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society. But in the present day, If someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines, people wouldn't just sit back and do nothing. I trust that they would make different choices from before.
There you go.
We saw lots of people standing up for Melazines on our way back to the Palais Mermonia.
Magyarországra költöztél barátnőtöz, de az nagyon jó. Hát gratulálok, azt hiszem. Remélem tetszik amúgy. Worsley is right. Végre saját ház. Yay!
Monsieur Neuvillette, the Melazines are a species you introduced to Fontaine. How the public treats them is also reflective of their attitude towards you. When people refused to place their trust in Melazines, it was because they were still on the fence about you, their unfamiliar Chief Justice. For almost 500 years, you've conducted every trial with impartiality. You made the right judgment each time, regardless of whatever nonsense went on. People no longer have any reservations about you and even consider you a symbol of the law.
There you go.
Right now, your every decision will impact all of Fontaine. In other words, you've gradually transformed the whole nation.
Yeah, 400 years does that to a place.
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one wanted to join forces with Domenico.
Tragedies like that won't happen ever again.
I am undeserving of such high compliments. From my perspective, I have simply been fulfilling my duties.
His voice is so similar to Zhongli's though, hogy tetszik Fontaine. Ez nagyon tetszik amúgy. Egyik kedvencet. Nekem nagyon olyan... Nem az van, mint Sumeru, hogy ilyen folyamatosan azért... Oh, wait, hang on. Let me just put on the 5 minutes of talking in Hungarian so I can catch up with you. Give me 1 second. Okay, 5 minutes. Alright. Szóval nem az van, hogy... Hol tartottam? Igen. Nem az van, mint Sumeruban, hogy így mész a semmibe, és így minden meg akar ölni, meg hogy így halál, meg mit tudom én. Itt Fontaineben így csak így mész, ilyen nyugi van, meg mit tudom én, szép a táj, jó, ilyen nyugtató a zene, meg mit tudom én. Utána mész a víz alatt, ott és így úszkálsz, mint a kis hablány. Nekem tetszik, olyan nyugis. Nekem nagyon tetszik. Éppen a Sumeru abban a szempontból volt jó, hogy nagyon tömény volt az egész. Főleg amúgy a sivatagot én már nem bírtam. Tehát amikor már a 60. sivatag részt adták ki, azt én már nem bírtam. Tehát, ja Istenem. Igen, tehát Sumerunak az esőerdő része, az nagyon tetszett. Az jó volt. Az is ilyen, de mondjuk, igen. Tehát az is, hogy a 68. vagy a 69. már a barlang után, én már azt se tudtam, hogy mi van. És csak most a negyed, tehát a 4.0-ás verzióban adták hozzá a többszintes térképet. Addig csak így mentél a semmibe körülbelül. Emlékszem, hogy amikor Sumeru először kijött, akkor még azt sem tudtuk, hogy a teleportpont az a föld alatt, vagy a föld fölött van, mert mindegyik ugyanúgy nézett ki. Engem most elég emlékeztet az egyik imádott játékokra, ami van, de kedvenc részem volt benne. Mi a barlangok, vagy maga Fontaine? De igen, tehát... Én nem tudom, hogy sikerült az egész Fontaine-t, vagy nem Fontaine, Sumerut 100%-osra csinálni. Ja, Fontaine meg a vízbeúszás. Ez a... mi annak a neve? Tudom, melyik játékra gondolsz, azt hiszem. Elfelejtettem a nevét. De... Ja, Zelda, oké. Azt hittem, hogy ez a... Subnautica, azt hittem az. Mert abba is ott úszkálni kell, meg tele van mindenféle ilyen vizes, mindegy. Igen. Szóval, mit akartam mondani? Igen, tehát nem tudom, hogy sikerült 100%-ra kihozni Sumerut, úgyhogy sehol nem volt semmilyen térképünk a föld alatt, és így vakon mentünk mindenhova. És nagyon nagy szenvedés volt, arra emlékszem, hogy nagyon szenvedtem Sumeruban. Tehát ez, hogy 100%-ban hozzam a felfedezettségét, de Azzal sose játszottam, én MMORPG, meg FPS játékos vagyok, oké. Azzal én sem játszottam mondjuk a Subnautikával. Kissé fosok tőle amúgy, mert nem tudom. Az ilyen úszkálás, meg így fosatós, mert láttam, vannak ilyen nagyon fosatós szörnyek abban a játékban, és így annyira nem. Nem, annyira azért nem. Szóval nekem ott áll, hogy annyi, hogy teleport pontok megvannak. Végig csináltad az Archon Quest-et amúgy? Mert az Archon Quest Sumeruban az amúgy tényleg nagyon jó. Tehát az Archon Quest 10-ből 10. Az nekem nagyon tetszett. De hát mondjuk én 100%-ra hoztam a legtöbb részét. Van 2 ilyen része Sumerunak, ami nincsen 100%-on, meg megcsináltam a World Quest-eket, meg minden, de hát nem volt a kedvencem. Az Archon Quest jó, oké. Mert az tényleg nagyon jó volt az Archon Quest. De igen, Fontaine az sokkal jobb. Sokkal jobb. Meg most, hogy van tényleg ez az ilyen több réteges, ilyen föld alatti térkép, meg minden, sokkal könnyebb eligazodni akárhol is vagy. Ez annyival többet javít magán a játék élményen, hogy nem is értem, hogy sikerült Sumerut úgy csinálni, hogy nem adták hozzá ezt a több réteges térképet. Én nem tudom, mi volt a gondolat ott mögöttük. Bár kedves volt a játék, 4 hónap után, 4 pörgés után belül beadta ezt a fiúcskát, akit éppen nézzük. Igen, Neuvillette, ő az új férjem, már a sokadik férjem. 5 minutes of Hungarian is up. I'm returning to the quest.
It isn't anything special or worthy of praise. I'm simply fulfilling the promises I've
that's
made
the other one
and
that's
searching
coming
for
out like in
answers
an
through
hour.
my judgments. It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard. The complexity of human emotions and willpower far exceed those of mine. As a matter of fact, I believe that you are the ones who deserve my respect.
It's more time to catch up. It was alright. We just talked about how Sumeru kind of sucked. And how Fontaine is a lot better. And I was just doing a rant, yes, I was just ranting about the map layers, how when Sumeru was released, you couldn't even tell if the waypoint that you're looking at on the map was over the ground or under the ground, because that was added later. Oh, thank you, Cheeky, from the Prime Gaming. Jesus Christ, thank you so much. So yeah, I was ranting about whether the waypoint was above the ground or under the ground. We didn't know. We had no layered maps, nothing. I have no idea how we survived Sumeru sane, but we did, kind of. Am I sane? I don't know. Anyways, so that was an experience.
There's no need to be so modest. The current state of affairs says it all. You're no longer that outsider you were before. Even if you wished to investigate something on your own, many would take the initiative to lend you a hand.
I must say that you've made a fair point. Thank you for clearing my doubts. Now that the case has been settled, I should get going.
Huh? You're leaving?
And so soon, too? Why not stay for a cup of tea?
Thank you for the offer, but I know how this place works all too well. While some are here to redeem themselves, there will inevitably be those who harbor resentment towards me. The less time I spend here, the better. My presence could very well result in an unwanted disturbance.
Can you check my character's mail? Okay, I
still
will.
have 2 more things
I just
to
need
say.
to. Is it the Enconomia one that we check? Just send in your UID and which server you're in, and I'll check. Well, I'll ask you again once I'm done here.
The first is about the guard who helped Domenico send that letter.
Ah, I know of what you speak. The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Memornia's staff. However, as I mentioned earlier, I visited today on personal business. Therefore, I leave that matter in your hands.
Well, that makes things a lot easier.
You're not going
Hey
to.
now, don't let your imagination run wild. Those from up
Okay.
there have a tendency to sympathize with others. However, down here, such thoughts will put you at high risk. I'll have a chat with the guard and remind him to take precautions in the future.
I see no issues with that.
Yeah, he didn't know.
That's one thing out of the way. What's the other thing you wanted to say?
The other thing was born from my own sense of curiosity. Now, I've heard that you investigated the mutual aid network. Is that right?
Yep. Neuvillette thought their badges looked familiar.
I noticed the small gang as well when I first took over the Fortress of Meripede. They were not great in number, but every member always made sure to stand up for what was right. I've looked into their founder, Vautrin, who once stood trial and was sentenced to imprisonment in the fortress. According to existing documentation, Vautrin remained disciplined throughout his imprisonment. He had never once engaged in physical or verbal aggression.
Of course, it was
In other words,
Vautrin.
how he presented himself in prison was very different from his behavior in court.
What?
Doesn't he hate Neuvillette?
During his trial, I could sense that his feelings were complicated. He appeared to be full of resentment, and I believe he had every right to feel that way.
Perhaps he had been putting on an act.
An act?
Why, though?
Neuvillette and Vautrin had a close relationship as superior and subordinate. Vautrin must have known that the Chief Justice would make an impartial judgment. Thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those present that you were upholding justice. And to those who had been sitting on the fence, Vautrin's act was a very meaningful one.
Oh,
That's all for
I
me.
get it.
Does anyone else have anything to say?
But
Now's
Vautrin
your
has
chance.
already passed away.
I
It was
don't have
400
anything
years
to
ago.
say, apart from expressing my gratitude, that is. Well then, let us head back. No need to see us off.
Right. Alright, thank
Please,
you.
take care.
Thank you, Versley, or So we're not gonna get the trial Neuvillette. I do have Neuvillette, but usually on story quests we do get a trial Neuvillette though. Not getting any trial Neuvillettes here.
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin. The words he
So we are
spoke
not
in
getting
court
a
often
Neuvillette
replay in
trial.
my mind, as if
trial.
urging me on to do something.
But Risley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me. I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? Surprise, relief, fear, and regret. But this blend of emotions has led me to finally understand some things.
Which
I
was?
would like to hear your thoughts too. What do you think of me?
That you're sexy?
Paimon agrees with everything Risley said.
I'm happy because I see Child in Fontaine. But I don't understand why he's there. I didn't finish the Arco quest. Child is in Fontaine and he's very involved with the story. You should do the Arco quest to understand it. When I saw Child in the trailer, I was like, the fuck is this man doing here? Hey, oh, hang on, that's a hell of a name. Hang on. Okuz Kipach Chak Turk. Chak Turk? How you doing? Back up. Thank you for the follow. Do you have a preferred name? Because you have a long name and I can barely read it out loud. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name or misread your name. I wasn't intentional. C6 Child here. Jesus, I have Child. He was my first husband though in Genshin. When I saw that man for the first time, I was like, yep, I am getting addicted to this game right at this moment. I waited for Child's first banner and I didn't get him. I lost the 50-50 on Child's banner. That was the first time I got a 5-star And it was a lost 50-50. The first 5-star I've got was from a lost 50-50. There's that. Yes, it is quite long indeed. Do you have a preferred name so I can call you like something easier? So, yeah, Child has not came back to me until he had his first rerun, and then I got him. But we've been married since, not really, because then Ayato came out. Was chilling in the corner there, right, darling? So then I got married to Ayato, but then I'm getting married to Neuvillette, so there's that. I'm not leaving you. We support polygamy and multiple way marriages here. Don't cry. I was lucky I have Tembish and I got him 2 times in the Tembish. Wait, what? How dare you? How, not how dare you, but kind of, how dare you? I didn't get him. And you got 2 of them in Jesus Christ, cheeky. So I don't stop until I go C6, fair enough. You can come join me in garden. No, I keep him as well. I have 3 imaginary husbandos, 3.5, because I'm kind of divorced from Child. So we have Child, we have Ayato, and we have Neuvillette, and we have Dingardo, who's my real life future husbando, I guess.
As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials makes an impact on Fontaine. What do you think, Traveler?
That you're a good man.
Hey, any comments?
Paimon.
What I really think is every trial you've ever judged has left its impression on you. And that's what makes you who you are today.
Excuse me? The Traveler talks again. Where is Chachak? Chachak! We were just talking about this the other day too with Chachak. She talks. She is doing the talking. She's doing the words. Oh my god. She talks a lot. Words spoken exactly. Verbally. Through the mouth. Jesus. You became quite a talkative one, Lumine, recently. She's even talking in the most recent event. Like, what the fuck is going on? Imagine the paycheck the voice actor got for doing the voicing for this one and doing the voicing for that event as well. Wow. As the Hydro Sovereign, Neuvillette still thinks himself as an outsider due to his identity. But so much time has passed then. Perhaps the lines between him and humans have long since blurred.
That is indeed a reasonable assumption. As I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself. But I trust your judgment.
My judgment?
Since some time ago, I have begun to notice the changes that have occurred upon my person. These changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but emerged as a result of time itself.
Look at that
man
man
to
be
contemplate this
sexy.
further. Thank you both.
Testing my judgment? Nope. Oh wait, trusting. Yes. Trusting your own judgment. You don't trust your own judgment. To be fair, I don't trust mine either. Cutscene.
Oh. Huh? It's raining.
Why is it raining?
I forgot to bring an umbrella. Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder.
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
Hi, Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
The Fortress of Meripede. It's a good place for me.
He owes me so many answers.
Neuvillette? You could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Who's been threatening Melazines? Show yourself!
This is so nice.
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day,
That's the
when
previous
you have
Hydro
dwelt
article?
among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillette! The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
Is the matter resolved?
Yeah, we found the person who sent that threatening letter. Risley said he'd keep a close eye on him, so the Melazine should be safe now.
And I didn't expect to be moved like this. What? Excuse me? He's been through so much. And it's what I like about it is that it's so human. Like his whole experience, like how everything changed in the course of time. It is pretty moving. I like it.
Ah, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging you all into this.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved of our own accord.
By the way, where's Kiara?
At the Palais Mermonia, more than 50 people offered to protect her. Some even hid within the bushes to look out for danger. I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel uneasy, so I asked her to stay inside the Palais. It's very safe in there.
What a relief.
Well, now it looks like the dust has finally settled. To celebrate this joyous occasion, Monsieur Neuvillette, would you be interested in an exclusive interview?
Oh my god, Charlotte, get lost. Get lost.
I will consider it.
Really?
Of course.
Get lost.
My schedule is full for the following weeks, but I should be available next month. Come up with questions during the intervening days, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
Yes! Thank you so much, Monsieur!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must head back to the Palais and issue a communique to publicize our investigation results. I hope it will assuage the concerns of all.
Oh god.
Oh, an exclusive interview! Am I dreaming? What should I ask him?
Don't let anything hold you back. Make the most of this opportunity and ask away.
I agree.
I love Navia's
He'll
boobs.
decline any question he can't
I
answer
love
anyway.
Cloran's boobs
So
too.
you might as well give all of them a shot.
Oh, sorry. I love Navia's like design. It's so cool. I know that she's supposed to be like a standard banner 5-star at some point, but she's so cool. She's just cool. Peaches, melons. I like both actually. Oh my god. Do you think that Chlorine and Navia are dating? Also, Navia kind of looks like one of those guard robots. These ones. These ones. She kind of... The aesthetic of Navia kind of reminds me of these type of robots. Look at them. Look at her. Look at her. She's beautiful, by the way. Her design is so cool. Ties. Pillows. Jesus. Okay, we lost Wolf already there. Oh, I love her design. I love both of your designs. All right, I really should wrap up the story while I'm at it. Also, I really have to pee, so. Right. Chief Neuvillette! Come here, babe. So after this, I'm going to pee. Maybe I'll finish the event, because I think the last part of the event's quest is out as well. So I maybe finish that and then I'll go to bed. Neuvillette. Oh, that's the Kiara. Oh, she's sleeping. Okay, for a moment, but now I really want to know what I've missed. I don't know. That just came from Wolf all of a sudden.
Kiara?
Monsieur Neuvillette? Sorry, I accidentally fell asleep.
It's quite all right. I'm here to tell you that we have caught the sender of that threatening letter. You're safe now.
Thank you, Monsieur. And thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon. Everyone's been so nice to me, so I've always felt really safe.
Me being sus hides away, god damn it.
He was the sender of that letter.
Let me think. I can't remember. My memory isn't that good, so I easily forget things.
You're pretty cute. I like the colors, how it fades from pink to orange.
I saw Carol in my dreams just now. Where's she gone, by the way? I haven't seen her in a long time.
You forgot. We're not gonna break the news.
Dream, she looked really happy. She held my hand and said, "Kiara, our dreams have finally come true." I can't remember what our dreams were anymore. And I don't know why. But I felt really happy too.
I can sense your joy. It is indeed a delightful moment.
Monsieur Neuvillette, are you happy too?
It's gonna be sunny for like 2 months now.
I almost forgot. Am I allowed to go out now?
Oh, yes.
I promised to model for Alov.
Of course. Off you go.
See you next time, Monsieur, Traveler, and Big Sis Paimon.
Oh.
See you next time.
I love this. Comment what was the sussiest of sus ever? Sus the sus. Sanity now will strictly communicate only in highlighted messages. I love that. Not the sussiest I've ever been. I have fillers in place. What? Hello? Oh, Neuvillette! Will you marry me now?
I really can't fathom what goes on in her head sometimes.
Right. That was pretty good. This quest was pretty okay. All right. Let me just go to pee real fast. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. What on earth is going on in chat? Hello? Excuse me, everyone. What is going on? I came from the 90s internet and the early 2000s internet. I don't know. You don't know what true sauce is? That sounds like fun. Ah. Like a lot of, oh Jesus. Very, very illegal. You don't need to explain it to Dingardo. Dingardo was there. Oh Jesus Christ, sanity. Ah. I am well versed in those deep dark horrors of the internet. Yeah, Wolf is innocent. Wolf is he is innocent. Wolf is innocent. But please, Wolf, don't try to learn those stuff. I managed to evade those as well. Even though that I was around in the early 2000s internet, I was kind of old enough to access a computer, but we didn't have internet back at home until I was like 11, which was what, 2007-ish, I guess. But yeah, I managed. So please don't go ahead and try to figure it out on your own. On your own. Don't know what I'm saying. Right. Let me just shut this one down and go back to Genshin. Oh, this quest was nice. Personal reasons. Oh me, oh my, our Chief Justice has finally come to— wait, hot? Eh? If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. You should follow my example and go out more often. You need to get to know your people better. Oh, that's Farina's reply. That's actually pretty wise. Even if something unfortunate happens, you'll still run into loads of unique characters along the way. What do you think? The human world isn't too bad now, is it? I love Farina's reply. She was genuine in that.
I really can't fathom what goes on in her head sometimes.
You mean the Melusine or Farina? Right. How's everyone? How's Sadine? What's here? Can't I go in here? I wanna go in.
Excellent.
He's gone. I left the room and he's already gone. Oh my god. He teleported. He went teleporting. Right. I guess I have no reason to stay. This was nice. Hey, Sergeant Nemo, how you doing? Welcome. Let me give you a shout out. How's it going? Welcome. Hang on. So. How's it going? Why is my shout out's not working? My shout out is working. There we go. I'm not sure why my chat shout out doesn't work, but go follow Nemo. How's it going? Welcome. And welcome Raiders as well. My name is Anna. I stream Genshin a lot. I just finished Neuvillette story quest. It was nice. It was moving. It was very human. That's what I liked about it, I think. But how's that going? The skill issue is strong in this one. Ooh, fresh meat. Jesus Christ, that's creepy as. Can I get some food? Alright, I have some food. Don't starve. And go if you need to go somewhere, it's fine. I'm not gonna be mad or anything. I'm not gonna take it personally. Right. What the dog doing? Dingardo has risen from his slumber, I see. Right. I should, because I have way too many condensers, and I should come here and do some artifact farming while I'm at it. As long as you keep Anna fed, she's happy. I don't know why, I haven't been that hungry in the last like few hours. I've only had like salad for dinner. I had like a bigger bowl of noodles, not noodles, pasta. For lunch. My lunch was like what, 1 p.m. And then I came home. I haven't had anything else, and I had a big bowl of salad. That was nice. I put a full avocado in it. Maybe that's why I'm so full. Because I had this like very ripe avocado that needed to be used immediately, otherwise it would go bad like in 2 minutes. So I went ahead and used the whole avocado. What else? What the fuck?
Silence!
I should have put down Fischl's bird. Fish?
Oh, it's revealed that
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
As you wish, mate for life.
allow me.
Silence! An oversight on my part. Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head.
There you go. Except for 1 week a month. What do you mean? Also, speaking of, my period is coming soon.
Let the magic begin.
Fish.
Silence! The tides beckon.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Justice is blind. Bow your head.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
By royal decree.
Be sanctified. Silence!
I mean, no one with the uterus is happy for at least 1 week a month. That's okay. That's true. That's true. There's okay. Fine, it is true. I know that it's carbon. It is coming. It's creeping up on me and Dingardo. Mostly Dingardo. Nah, I'm not terrorizing him. Mostly. Well, I'm on my period. No, I am not. Also, I'm mostly anxious than anything when I'm on... No, wait, that's not true. I'm also angry when I'm on my period. What the hell is that? What bridge? Oh, that's that. Okay. No. Okay. I want to do the event. This one. Go to event menu. Menu or venue. Venue. What do you mean, angry boy? Excuse me. Oh my god, I am going to be so mad. I'm not even on my period at the moment. God fucking damn it. Right. Look at all the nice decoration that's been decorating here. Cute. Alright, right.
Huh? Looks like we're a few people short today.
Yeah, where is everyone
Morning,
else?
friends. Singcho said
Morning.
he wants to take some
It's the
time and
evening.
focus on writing poems, so he'll join us later.
Noelle has other duties today, so she asked me to tell everyone not to wait up for her.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. What about Callie Roe, though? She said she'd be here. I got here really early, but I haven't seen her yet.
Are you talking about the girl with the blue hair? I saw her on the bridge near Dihua Marsh during my morning training.
Morning train,
She
isn't
looked a
it
little
supposed to be the
upset,
morning
so I
already?
didn't want to disturb her.
Upset? Oh no, what should we do? Was it something we said last night? Oh, Paimon's worried.
We should go find her.
I agree. If she's run into some kind of trouble, I'd like to help her.
Huh? You're all going? Then I'm coming too.
But
Shall we start
Chongyun
with
is
the
not
bridge?
going.
We're all here a little early, so there should be time.
Good idea. We'll be back in a jiffy.
I mean, it's nighttime. Alright, I hope that this quest is not that long. I know that last time it was about like, what, 20 minutes? So it's not too bad. Okay. Callie Roe! I'm going the wrong way. Right, I'm taking this. Oh, check your account. That's right. Hang on. Can you send in the UID again? Anchor network. I think that's the one. No, I need the Genshin one. Anchor Genshin. Anchor network Genshin. That's the one. Sorry, a showcase. I don't like. I need Genshin. There we go. Genshin. Genshin. Enter UID. Right. Oh, this is you. Okay, hang on. Let me just put my face on the other side. So we have the Raiden Shogun. Beautiful. What do we have? We have. That's good. Energy recharge. 230. That should be enough for her. Because she scales off of energy recharge. You have R1 of engulfing lightning. Nice, nice. Oh, you have the full set. Holy Jesus, this crit damage. What? How do you have such good sets on her? I would say just for, like instead of maybe like this one. Oh, but that one has a lot of crit damage. Maybe instead of this one. I don't know. Like, what's this? Oh, that's crit rate. Okay, crit rate. Wait, that's such a good piece. What the fuck? Hello? And this rolled into crit and energy recharge. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's these are so good. Like, obviously the crit rate could be a little bit better, but what the hell? Alright then. It's the only thing that's bad. It's not, it could be worse. Honestly, it could be worse. But yeah, it's quite low, but it's alright. Oh, okay. Yeah, this, I don't know, the emblem is such a bitch of an artifact. I can never get good ones, honestly. Right. We've got emblem on the Yelan as well. Oh, you got her signature weapon on R2? What the hell? Hello? Crit rate. Oh, that's a good crit rate, crit damage ratio. I like that. I like that, yeah. Crit rate. Yep. I wish I could get some. Well, my crit rate is... I don't know. My Neuvillette's crit rate is pretty shit compared. It's like 50 something, but he also gets extra crit rate from his artifact, so... Right. Yep, that's pretty decent. Can all 300k? Oh my god. You mean Yelan or the Raiden Shogun? Because I can imagine Yelan can do something similar too. Right. How do you have all the signature weapons, honestly? Raiden Shogun. Wait, hang on. I just noticed, I put my face on the other side, that you have C3 of the Raiden Shogun. Okay, 3-0. And C2 of Yae Miko? Hello? Excuse me? How is that even possible? I love that. I'm not to shit on anything, but I love that even your Yae Miko has more crit rate than your Raiden Shogun. But it's fine. I get it's fine. It is what it is for her, really. FTP apparel and only pay or only to pay for a child. Yeah, I can't call myself pure free to play because I do buy the Welkin from not every month, but a lot of the times. And I bought some skins, so C2, Jesus. Like, I love your crit damage ratio, except for the Raiden Shogun. Okay, C0 Hu Tao. You didn't want to roll for like a C1 Hu Tao, or you just got her. Staff of Homa, obviously. That's yeah, that's pretty decent. What's her HP? Ooh, okay, that's pretty good too. You didn't want to get like a C1 Hu Tao? You were fine with C0? Apparently C1 Hu Tao. Nah, just go to Chal, okay. Apparently what? Oh yeah, you just got her because her friendship is like pretty low compared to characters you had for a while. But yeah. I heard that C1 Hu Tao is really fun. Kokomi. I was looking for the crit rate, like show me the crit rate. Prototype Ember, yeah, HP almost 50k, nice. C1, oh wow. What does C1 even do with Kokomi? I've got no idea, honestly. Okay. Why did you put this piece on her? Like, you don't need crit damage on Kokomi. Why did you put this one on her? I don't understand. I don't understand this piece. You should go for 4 millilith, actually, because it's a little bit better than the Ocean Hued. Kokomi auto attack does 12k? Why the hell would you do that? Back with food. Hey Nemo, how you doing? Welcome. We're doing Cheeky's account. I just don't fully understand this piece here, but he says that Kokomi does 12k on one single hit. For a reason that I don't fully understand, but that's good, I guess. Ito. Oh, you don't have his signature. I think he's the first one out of this list who doesn't have... Oh, but no, Kokomi doesn't have her signature either. But yeah, White Line is pretty good on him. Ooh, that crit rate is not great. C0. That crit rate is not great. I'm sorry, but 34%. It's not great. Yeah, there is work to be done here. But the defense is pretty good on him. That's what he scales off of, so that's pretty good. But yeah, that crit, I know that this piece is pretty good, but crit rate, it's... Oof. Anyways, R2, I have something similar to the Primordial Jade Winged Spear with the C0 Shao. Noise. What do we have? Crit rate, crit damage. That's alright. Let's see. You farmed this artifact set, the Vermilion. I have not even touched that domain since it came out. I swear to God, I've never been in that domain. And you know what? I'm fine with it. I know that the Opulent Husk, or whatever the name of... No, wait, Opulent Husk is this one. Whatever the other artifact set's name is, that you can farm with Vermilion is really good on Ayato, but I can't be fogged, honestly. I just can't be fogged. Right, and now the drum roll, please. The Shao that farm it because Ayato need. Fair, but I just used the child set on Ayato and it works pretty well. Oh no, you know what? No, I use Glad because Glad is really good on Ayato as well. Alright, Wolf, have a good night. See you later. So Glad is really good on Ayato as well. But I was like, I've watched a loads of tutorials on Ayato and everything, and they're like, yeah, that artifact set is really good on him, but if you already have like Glad or that other artifact set, it's not quite worth going for, like, just to farm that. Like, yes, you could, but why would you do that? It's the damage increase is not that significant for, you know, losing sleep over it, pretty much. Right, Child. Yeah, pretty decent crit rate ratio, C6, which I've never seen before. What? How do you even do an 11 on that one? Like, I understand that you crown him, but can you even level him more than 10? I understand these two because these two come from the constellations, but what the fuck is that? Right. That is such a good piece. What the hell? What the fuck? Okay. Right, I understand. Yeah. Okay, he does scale off of attack, so that's okay. Elemental Mastery. This, I swear to God, this is the weakest piece of all of the whole thing, but I love that it's hydro damage and it's on set. And yeah, that's pretty solid, this one too, with the crit rate and crit damage. Right, overall I would say it's pretty okay. What I want is the Raiden Shogun's crit rate needs to be increased somehow. I know that it's hard because these pieces are actually pretty okay, but yeah, something needs to be done about this. And I know that you tried with this set, and this one is like this piece, and this piece is actually pretty good. But most of your crit rate comes from this piece alone. So, yeah, it's something, just something about this. No, I don't want to do the Raiden domain. I don't think you have a choice, because that crit rate could be so much better. Who the hell is that? Is that who are you?
Weak are we who cannot move a mountain's might.
What are you doing? Are you like a new NPC? I've never seen you around here just walking, but I might just forgot about you. You do have a choice. Emblem was added into the crafting bench. That's okay. Yeah, that's true. You can actually just chuck all of your unwanted artifacts into Emblem.
We ran into her here yesterday too. She looked like something was weighing on her mind then as well.
It's also not far from where we were dropping those leaves.
You must have passed here.
Leaves?
Oh, right. We were so busy matching couplets we forgot to mention.
So, you guys must have passed here, so didn't you guys see her, though? I can only use 3 of any 5-star.
Interesting.
You can, yeah, yes.
I wonder, could Miss Callie Roy have been the one who wrote that poem on the leaf?
That's right. Sanity is right. You can chuck any 3 of any 5 stars that you don't want to get an emblem. I craft maybe 200, 250 artifacts or more and don't get any good. Well, yeah, that's just the world of artifact farming, unfortunately. It's shit. Something needs to be done about it, but I don't think they will do anything about it, honestly.
Hmm? What makes you say that?
Oh, sorry. Nothing. Well, nothing concrete. Just a hunch, I guess. It's just... that poem on the leaf kinda gave me the same feeling as when I saw her yesterday. So much sadness.
Now that you mention it, this is upstream from where we found the poem.
Huh? Hey, look! Over there! Another leaf!
Come, get it!
Wow, you're right! And this one has writing on it too! After that leaf!
I wonder if she ever found the poem we tried to write her. Right, so... Oh... Not sure where it went. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Okay, hang on. I'm not gonna swim across, I'm just gonna run. Run, Neuvillette, as much as your beautiful legs can take you.
Oh, why does it have to float so quickly?
Oh, lordy. Don't wanna disturb the hilichurls. Go away, hilichurls. I don't wanna hurt you. Go away. Hilichurls? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go back to your campfire. There we go. Oh, God. Do I have to defeat these?
Oz, reveal thyself!
Right. Where is it?
Can't you just fly over and grab it? But Paimon can't swim! What if Paimon accidentally falls into the water?
I'll fish you out. I'll fish you out. I'll fish you out, Paimon. Why don't you just fly, Paimon? Where is it? Is it like down here?
It stopped.
No!
Yay! Alright, see you later, Chiki. Thank you for dropping by. Have a good day. Good luck in the bank.
We finally caught it.
Are the words still legible? Or have they been washed out?
Looks like the ink's intact. Let Paimon take a look at what it says.
What does it say? The desire remains, but the time is past. The boy by the string grows failed too fast. But when dreams flow to fruition, where streams join the sea, will journey on the endless reverie. What?
Huh? This is related to the poem we wrote in reply yesterday. She must have picked up one of our leaves. Spring. Young boy. It's looking a lot like Callie Roe was the one who wrote this.
She is the ocean.
She seems to care a lot about that story, huh? Actually, when Paimon first saw her, Paimon was wondering, do you think... is it possible that she's,
Let's just focus on finding
Based
her
on the
first.
current and accounting for wind strength, everyone, please follow me.
Right, so we're about to find her. Is she far? She is. Alright, I'm not gonna walk.
This should be far enough upstream. Let's split up and search the area.
Right, so Mika's talents does come in handy here, trying to find the poet, Oceanid lady. Hello. It's been so long since I came here. Ah, the music. Where's the lady?
Ah, she's surrounded by hilly churls! Let's go save her!
I mean, if she is an oceanid, she can take them out easily. Just freaking blast them with water. Go, no worries. Neuvillette will blast some water under them. Oh fuck.
Let the mighty be humble.
Don't worry, Neuvillette will hose them down.
Callie-Roe, are you okay? What's that? It's a huge water droplet.
This is exactly what I saw the other day.
Callie-Roe?
Huh? Why are you all looking at me like that? Oh no, my body, is it?
Yeah.
That voice is definitely Callie-Roe's.
Yeah, you're an oceanid type of creation.
How did this happen? Please wait a moment. Oh no, did I use up too much energy?
How did you... What's going on here? Miss Callie-Roe, are you some kind of adeptus?
No.
Kind of.
I'm so sorry for deceiving you all for so long. Actually, I'm an Oceanid who flowed here from Fontaine.
It's called Oceanid. I kept calling them Oceanids.
Ah, the Grandmasters mentioned them before. The Oceanids were the familiars of the former Hydro Archon.
I kept calling them Oceanids.
They all fled Fontaine after the Archon died and settled across the world.
That's correct. Though, to tell you the truth, I can't even completely recall how I found myself here. I have a vague impression of my ancestral home, but I can't recall clearly anything I saw on my journey. All I know is that by the time I arrived in Mondstadt, I had lost most of my power and couldn't even sustain a physical form. Eventually, I settled in a place called Springvale, where I slowly began to regain my power. Springvale is a serene and beautiful place. The water that flows through there is clear and pure, just like the hearts of the people who dwell there.
Are you the one that blessed?
You're the spring fairy of Springvale?
Are you the one that blessed Diona and her drinks? Lift the curse right away so she can kill everyone in Mondstadt. Both words come from ancient Greek, so both are correct. One is said more Greek and one is born with an English accent. Ah. Because since I started playing the game, I kept calling them Oceanids, just because like ocean. But it's Oceanid, apparently. I'm going to keep calling them Oceanids because that's how I call them Oceanids for 3 years now. Also, this thing is just chilling in the background here.
Yes, Diona, and I remember you too, you know. When you were little, you often came to the spring at night to speak with me.
Really? You're not messing with me, are ya?
I always thought that was just a local legend.
I mean, she is a local
Your
legend,
favorite
just
little pillow,
alive.
the fish one? Its name is Bubbles, is it not?
Yep!
Thrones! How you doing?
So they weren't just a dream.
Ara, Thrones, how you doing? Welcome, welcome.
If this is true, then all those things written on the leaves...
Oh.
I see. So you were the ones who found my leaf. Well, you are correct. The Spring Fairy and Heart of Clear Springs is me.
God, exam in 2 days. Oh no. Good luck with your exam. I'm doing alright. I just finished Neuvillette's story quest. It was nice.
No wonder you were asking us so many questions about it. So, the boy from the story...
is Finch.
Oh, Finch.
I always loved listening to people's dreams. And still do, to this day. Whether they're beautiful, sad, or filled with emotions I couldn't understand at the time. One night, a little boy came to the spring,
The tears that fell from his face were more fragile than a moonbeam and purer than the morning dew. I like humans and wanted to understand them better. I also wanted to make sense of the feelings contained in his tears that were, then, a mystery to me.
Aww. Became
Yes,
friends.
we often met under the stars, sharing our stories with one another.
I'm sleepy and I'm lazy. I don't want to get up, but I got a shower. But I don't want to be a stinky poo. Go out, get up, take a shower. You can't be lazy. You can't be lazing around.
Sometimes we'd stay up all night and see who would hear the first bird chirping from the boughs, or the first cicada of summer.
Aw, that sounds lovely.
But one day, just like the book says, I saw an emotion in Finch's eyes that I couldn't reciprocate. I felt out of my depth, in uncharted waters. But I knew all too well that we Lockfolk face a very different fate from that of humans. Whatever was happening, I didn't want it to lead to Finch writing a chapter of his life that he would later come to regret. So, I fled, and never appeared before him again.
Aww.
Oh, Callie Rowe.
Can't scream though.
My strength returns very slowly, and even after decades, I can only sustain a physical form for a very short time. I once hoped that Finch would be able to move on, and meet me when the stars in the night sky have all gone out. But after seeing so many people's stories, and hearing about all their dreams, I have gradually come to understand Finch's heart. This feeling of wanting to respond to his feelings is surging relentlessly in my chest, and I can no longer restrain it. But I'm also scared. Scared that if I go and see him now, I'll bring nothing but disappointment, and even more pain when it comes time to part.
That is so sad.
It really is a difficult choice.
Oh, my heart can't take more emotions, honestly.
Please go see him.
Huh?
I know Grandpa Finch, and he's a really kind person. When I was struggling to learn how to draw maps, he was always encouraging me, telling me not to give up, always keep trying, and get out there and have some adventures. He often tells me stories about his past, but I've never once seen a look of regret or sadness in his face. And even though Grandpa Finch loves adventures, he still stands there by the spring every day, as if he's waiting for something. I believe that he's serious about his feelings for you, Miss Callie Rowe. He's never stopped hoping that he'll see you again one day. So if you want to see him too, then what are you waiting for?
Wow, Mika.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit too excited and I just thought, well, it just sort of came out.
Ocean is a nymphs. The 3,000 daughters of the Titans Oceanus and the Tethys. The origin of the word ocean as well. So the way they are saying it in the game is how it should be said in an ancient Greece. Like with a Greek accent. Saying like ocean is the exact same, just with an English accent. They're all correct. Alright, thank you. Impromptu history lesson from Unlimited Sanity, thank you. Alright, go have a shower. Alright, go enjoy your shower, don't be stinky.
I understand. That settles it. I've decided.
Ooh! Go!
I will go back and see Finch.
You will? Amazing! That's great!
But I'd like to ask all of you for some help.
Sure. Just say the word. We'll help you any way we can.
Right. This
Would you come to Springvale with me and help to bring Finch to my side?
Aww. Also, I never expected this event to turn into like a resolve of this ancient like tale. I remember this tale like with the old man waiting by the spring. Need to run before more of this is spoiled. All right, go Sanity, go. I don't want to spoil this for you.
I cannot maintain this form for much longer, and I'm worried others will see me how I was just before.
Leave it to me. I'm really close with Grandpa Finch.
Also, please keep Finch's in my secret. I wouldn't want Springvale's tranquil waters to become agitated on account of all this.
Fair, don't worry.
Your secret is safe with me.
I won't tell anyone. That's a promise.
Look at all these people. These are the more trustworthy people.
I can't thank you
Plus
all
Noelle. I'm not sure about Singcho.
What's wrong? Are you gonna turn back into a water droplet?
No, I'm sorry. It's just that my mind's racing. As much as I want to talk to him again, I'm still worried that I won't have the words when the time comes.
Write him a poem.
A poem? Okay, good idea. I'll write him a poem. And it will be called Heart of Clear Springs.
Oh, would you look at that? Are we getting a cutscene? We're not getting a cutscene. We're going back to Springvale. What's going on with the context? That probably started like a long time ago. I'm just gonna walk there. I'm not gonna teleport to the thing and swim out because that's stupid. I know it's not stupid, but still. Oh, wait! Hang on. Wait, the spring is this one? I thought that that was the spring. Hang on. I thought that the spring that they are all talking about is this one. I thought this one is the spring. This one. Not the one up there. I thought this one was the spring. Not that one. That's not the spring. That's a waterfall. That has a full waterfall coming out of the mountain. Why did I say it like that? That accent was horrendous. See? That's a whole waterfall right there. That's not a spring. What are we doing here? What the door doing? Right.
Are you okay?
It's nothing. I'm just scared that I won't be able to maintain this form much longer.
Why don't you take a break?
Don't panic. Wait here, Callie Roe. I'll go fetch Grandpa Finch.
Oh, so that is not actually the
slow,
spring.
Diona. Finch isn't a young man anymore. He's not as steady on his feet. I can still hold on a bit longer.
Okay, stay strong. You can do it.
Okay, so that is not actually the spring. The other one is the spring. Okay, right. I knew it right. Alright, alright, alright. I need to hurry. I'm sorry, everyone. We need to find a grandpa. Right, Neuvillette, as much as you're beautiful, like as fast as your beautiful legs can take you. Where's Finch? Finch? The fuck is that man? Oh, there he is, standing there, menacingly. Hey, Finch. Yes, it is. That is the spring. Okay.
Grandpa Finch!
Is that Diona? You're back early today.
Today's your special day, Grandpa Finch. Can you come with me?
Oh? Well, where are we going?
Over there, to the waterfall.
Did you catch a nice little fishy?
Kind of.
Just come with me already. This is extremely important.
But I promised your father that I'd go to the...
Grandpa Finch!
All right. All right. No need to get worked up. I'm right behind you.
That's more like it. Now come on. I'll help you.
Draft's daughter is just like him when she's on a mission.
Oh! Cutscene! Cutscene? Are we getting a cutscene? Yes. Kind of.
Over here! Over here! It's okay, Grandpa Finch. Take your time.
Alright, heading out. Have a good night. Alright, Nima, thank you for dropping by. Have a good night.
What's all this? What are all these people doing here? Even Mika's here? How's work been going lately?
Hi, Mika.
And even some friends from abroad, if I'm not mistaken. You do know that today's not my birthday, don't you?
Greetings, Mr. Finch. My name is Chong Yoon. We all met at the poetry gala, and... well, there's someone we'd like to introduce you to.
Finch.
That voice. Callie Rowe.
I didn't think you'd still remember.
Oh, I remember. I remember all right.
Oh my
How
God,
could I ever
can't take
forget?
it, all this emotion.
Although your appearance is different than I recall. Back then, you looked like you'd stepped right out of a fairy tale. But I'm one to talk. Of course a fairy from a fairy tale can change forms. But in your eyes, I'm probably the one who's changed beyond all recognition.
Oh, even after all these years, you still know just what to say to make me laugh.
I can't
you were
cry
only
anymore.
able to appear in the dead of night. There have been times when I've wondered whether it really was all a dream.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting for so long, Finch.
Oh, it can't have been that long. It's been but the blink of an eye, really.
Oh, his life.
Would you like to hear a poem I wrote for you?
A poem? You write poetry now? Well, of course. I'd be delighted to listen. I'll hang on every word that leaves your lips.
In that case, let me read you a story about the Spring Fairy.
I can't.
Far from my native land I roamed. In streams I slept, many seasons I met as the sun set and rose. I searched for a garden to call a home, and the moonlight ebbed as the water flowed. A soft breeze beckoned me unto a spring. Sleep, weary wanderer, your journey is over. May the dancing petals sweeten your slumber. At dawn, I hummed the melody of a distant stream, and the songs in the night serenaded my dreams. A boy's tender tears trembled through the water, stirring me more than any starlight sonata. He wove me a wreath from past petals and future buds. I crossed beyond the veil of dreams to the realm of flesh and blood. Look at the love that shines from his eager gaze. Answer the call of his heart, lest this moment go to waste. The kittens and fireflies invited my heartstrings to sing, but I was a stranger to the melody of mankind, and knew not how this tune should begin. As the river of dreams trickled into the ocean blue, every time a crystal fly flapped its wings, older it seemed he grew. But I learned to fathom human ways each stumbling step I took, and clouds of confusion became crystal clear in the vulnerable verse I wrote. As seed yearns for soil and trees for the sun, a once foreign melody inside my heart sung, and it cried out your name on every string it could strum. Now I give my dream to you. May it be in your slumber a sweet spring to quench your thirst. Now, I hand my heart to you, praying my belated promise might meet, still with your trust.
Yes. This is how I remember you from when we first met. All those years ago.
This has been... Oh my god.
It really has been a long, old time, hasn't it?
Oh my god.
It's okay. I understand. Your poem, it explains everything.
Why does it keep... Oh my god. Stop making me cry, Genshin.
Take this.
It's so beautiful.
This is a droplet of water condensed from my own power. Finch, I don't have a physical form like humans, and I can't stay by your side. I don't know how long it'll be before I can change back into human form again. But as long as this droplet remains with you, our hearts will always be connected, no matter the distance between us. I will always be one with the spring. From this day onwards, if you call me, I will meet you in your dreams.
You can't make me cry.
Romantic.
It's so cute. Shh.
You've really learned a lot, haven't you? And you don't even mind that the kids are watching.
Does it bother you?
How could it possibly? This is the happiest moment of my life.
Oh my god.
I just worry that once I go to sleep, I won't ever want to wake up again.
Huh? Don't say that.
I'm only joking. It seems that you still have much to learn.
Is that right?
Grandpa Finch and Kelleroy look so happy. Oh, what a perfect moment.
Oh, Diona, you're so
Diona,
annoying.
thank you for fetching Finch for me. I've never forgotten you either.
I used to chat with you a lot. Wasn't it ever annoying?
Of course not. You are one of the truest friends I have in the entire world. That's why I gave you your gift, so that a part of me could always be with you.
Huh?
Wait. So is Diona's ability to mix delicious drinks from disgusting ingredients a blessing from this water spirit? And if so, is it also possible that my pure yang spirit is a gift from some being?
I don't know, Chongyun. What?
My physical form is about to disappear.
Please go back into the water.
Finch,
Yes?
I've never regretted meeting you or deciding to talk to you that night. Not once. All these long years. Not for a single moment.
It probably goes without saying, but neither have I.
Although, it was different from in the stories. That fateful night, I never gave you that kiss. This gift that represents my promise and my love, I give it to you now.
Diona! What?
It's okay, everyone.
Oh.
She's gone now.
What? But Paimon didn't get a chance to say goodbye.
She's not dead, she's just
Grandpa
weak.
Finch,
Don't worry now. She hasn't gone far. Just like she said, she'll always be one with the spring. By our side and in our dreams.
Oh, that one was beautiful. Oh my, hang on, I need to talk to Finch. Finch, you good, my man?
Oh, child. Let me stay here a little longer.
This must have stirred you up. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't expect this event to be good in the end, and it did. It's a very nice surprise. I thought that was going to be one of those generic events, but this actually makes me feel like a certain way. God. Alright, well.
Oh? Hey, you're all back! And it looks like you're in much better spirits than before.
Where's everyone else?
Moontao's a step ahead. She's already talking about printing a poetry anthology.
Wait, did we miss the event?
She can't wait for everyone's final words because I'm itching to pull the trigger. By which I assume she meant she eagerly anticipates receiving everyone's freestyle poetry submissions to help her close the deal.
Where have you all been? I've been waiting here forever.
Perhaps they lacked sufficient inspiration and wished to have an emergency communion with nature. And with any luck, I'll bet they heard some fine poetry along the way.
Oh, you know what happened, Venti. You were kind of there. You cheeky wind spirit thing. Also, I just remembered was that one moment from the trailer when an NPC was holding a gun. In the 4.1 trailer. But we've never seen that moment. Maybe it's in Risley's story quest? Maybe? That's the only thing I can really think of.
How deaf, Bard? Does this mean that right from the start you...
Paimon!
Oh, right from the start, you said you would treat us to a nice meal!
Huh? Did I?
I think this was the meal.
Very well. Since the Traveler agrees, then it looks like I can't escape this time. Diona! Dear Diona, could I trouble you to fix us a couple of your delicious beverages?
No.
You wish. All right. Well, normally I'd never agree. I happen to be in a good mood today.
Just what have you guys been up to all this time? Why does it feel like there are some unspoken words hanging in the air here that everyone is privy to but myself?
Really? Must be the breeze. You're reading way too much into it.
Yeah, that's right. We're just, taking a walk. Inspiration walk.
Oh, they do have the same vision too, I just realized.
So even Mika's in on it?
And Diona's having...
How about you tell me what happened on the sly? I've just remembered that I heard about a haunted house recently that you'll definitely want to check out. I'm willing to bet that even your pure yang spirit won't be able to scare off these demons.
I appreciate
and
the
Diona
gesture,
is
but
also
no
eyes.
thanks. Not this time.
The disappointed face. Also, I just realized a thing. Like, Mika, Chongyun, and Diona, they all have eyes or cryo visions. Cryo, and the cryo Archon is the Archon of love. So that's actually pretty perfect, if you ask me.
And I'm starting to think that maybe this pure yang spirit isn't such a bad thing after all.
Huh? What the? What's gotten into you? Okay, that confirms it. I call shenanigans. Something big definitely went down here.
Right, so we never got to see the last part of the poetry thing. Oh, we got a picture! Oh, that's nice. Alright, well... That's it for me too, hang on. I don't think I'm gonna raid anyone. Let me just start some music in the background. I'll check, maybe someone's online. But nah, I don't. Nah, I'm good. I'm good for today. Oh. Well, thank you everyone for being here today with me. That was an emotional ride. Like, Neuvillette's story was pretty good. I expected a bit something better, but it was still good, honestly. It's just my honest opinion, honestly. I'm definitely going to remember that though. It was a good one. It was good. And the end of this event actually turned out to be a lot better than I thought it would be. The beginning of it was a bit like, what the hell? But at the end, it was pretty good. Pretty good. Right. I shall see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then what's the day after that? Thursday? Latest on Thursday. I know did I stream yesterday? I don't think I did. Anyways, we'll see how tomorrow goes with the interview and everything. I might do some streaming tomorrow. I'll see. Right. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I love you. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you very, very soon. All right. Bye everyone. Good night.